Hey, it's Ross Payne with Role Playing Public Radio. We are playing Mothership First Edition. This is Abilities Considered Unnatural, a third-party scenario written or published by Silver Arm, writing by Joel Hines and Danny Lebster. And yeah, it's a interesting little scenario, and I wanted to try Mothership, and it's a bit of a, well, we'll see. So the four of you, we'll just have a brief little, all of you have been hired by Sharpe Co., the Sharpe Mining Corporation, for a special job. And at the let's see here, the planet, S4813. And yeah, before we get to the briefing, all of you, this is your last resort. This is your last chance. So as we begin the game, this is a hazy, smoky, like backroom briefing room and on a space station somewhere on the galactic rim. This is where, the frontier, where, dreamers go to realize their hopes and dreams, and where people escaping their past also go. And things are a bit sleazy and desperate out here. And so the space station doesn't work too well, and the corporate officer giving you this job clearly pissed someone off or doesn't give a shit anymore. And he's just this middle-aged man in a rumpled suit, just looking pissed off at the universe, and you four in particular. So we'll start. Aaron, please introduce your character.
This is Aaron. I will be playing Thelonious Darlington, PhD. So he is a scientist character, primarily within the fields of engineering. So he was actually responsible for most of the design and implementation of the equipment, of a lot of high energy mining equipment on Theta King Osier, but unfortunately, due to some, let's say corporate mismanagement of resources where they didn't give you the appropriate things that you would need, such as, let's say quality control, they decided to go ahead and push forward with a project he did not approve of, and then promptly blamed him when it killed more or less half of the entire mining crew on that. Unfortunately, his wife included, which is one of the reasons why he carries around a locket with the only thing that's remaining, which is one hair braid.
Okay.
Right. Which is weird ideas about cloning, if you can get the money back and having a life. It's the same person,
You need a lot of credits for that.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
All right. And next to Aaron, Elle, please introduce your character.
Today, I bring you Johnny's Service. Mm-hmm. They, them, android, healthcare android, who was decommissioned from service because they were just too good at their job. Johnny is dedicated in all that they do, but unfortunately is very smart and intelligent, but not so good with money. Thus, every situation that they get into, they want to help out and treat someone, but they trade only in teeth, which is why they carry around a bag of assorted teeth as their trinket, and will accept payment only in teeth.
Okay.
What about caps?
Yeah.
No caps. Only teeth.
Yeah. There was a long conversation among the corporation whether to decommission your android. Be like, well, we could just send them on this
Look
job.
at this guy.
We'll send them on this job. Oh yeah, that job. All right.
Them.
We'll send them. Yeah, I said anyway. Tom
Decommissioned from their past life as a high regal military service robot and is relegated to the ebbs of this current mission.
Yep.
Yeah, I am Tom. I am playing Del Krieger, who was a company pilot and really damn good at it, till he was accused of smuggling illicit substances on 20% of his flights, which is a ridiculous bullshit thing. It was every flight he ever took, he was smuggling shit on.
Yep.
And so, his pilot, his license to fly is suspended right now, and he'd fly without it, obviously, but he'd rather have a license, and also,
probably looking at prison too.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go to prison, and he would like to access the money he hid away at some point.
Ooh, where's it hidden?
I'm not telling you.
All right. Fair enough.
He's telling no one where that shit is.
All right. Very good. And finally, we have Jason.
Hi guys, it's Jason playing Master Sergeant Richard Pound. To my friends and my enemies, they can call me Dick. It's fine. I am the Marine of the group, I guess. Let's see. Shoot first, ask questions later has gotten me in a lot of trouble. Loose cannon, all kinds of things have been thrown around, and I'm someone else's problem right now. They just keep passing me around.
Yeah.
I keep pounding it. It's fine.
All right. Yeah. No, I see.
You see the kind of crew they have assembled, Ross.
Yeah. So all of you are looking at this, man who's clearly pissed off with his life, and all of you, and he sighs and says, "All right, 7 years." No, 7 years ago, the Kadar rhodium mine at outpost S4813 was subject to labor disputes, resulting in an uprising. Recovered security tape logs show workers turning industrial equipment on overseers, resulting in unauthorized casualties after an anomalous spherical object of unknown composition was unearthed. Pursuant to the agreed contract, you are all here to recover the anomaly and deliver it to Chief Officer Mamito Adela for extraction to the Sharpe Co. flagship, the John Henry. Mobile magnetic field vacuum flask has been provided for transport of the anomaly. A payment of 1 million credits and we'll clear your records, all right? All your debts, everything goes away.
You get space Boeing off my back?
Yes. You with 1 million credits and a clear record, you can do whatever the hell you want. You just got to bring us the anomaly. Local reports indicate rebels from the Kadar mine possess abilities considered unnatural. Proceed with caution. Lethal force is authorized. Honestly, I don't care how you do it. Just get it. Your team has 72 hours once you touch down until the John Henry begins an orbital bombardment. Because basically this is it. You are all the last ditch effort. If you can't do it, then we're done with this thing. And we're going to
tax write-off.
Yes. Yeah. And we're going to write off all those people down there too. So you bring back the anomaly, then we don't give a damn. So you'll be touching down at the town of, well, they call it Sable now. And yeah, there is a local corporate. Mamito is there. You can talk to her if you want. I don't care what you do. But the ship is leaving, well, in about 10 minutes. So just proceed to the dock and we'll get you there, and the clock will start ticking once you set down. So good luck. So all of you head to the ship. And it follows a long, well, not a too long trip.
Flying you down?
No. The shuttle is from the John Henry. You're from the space station going to the John Henry, and then the John Henry is just going to put you on their shuttle, and you're touching down on board. Because the Sharpe Corporation has a presence at the town, so they make regular shuttle trips there anyway. So you're just going to blend in there as, newcomers. Okay. Tell them whatever story you want. But yeah, it's a pretty uneventful trip. And so we'll kind of fast forward to you all touching down at the, what is it? The dockyard. So basically this is the planet has a breathable atmosphere. But aside from that, it is pretty terrible. It is rocky and barren, at least in this continent.
It's just good for minerals and nothing else. So
yep.
No good coffee shops or anything.
Well, the map of the town I sent you on the group chat, so you can take a look at that. So that's what it looks like, and you're docking in the top left of it. Or I can show you the map. This is what the town looks like. You're docking up here. Yeah. And this is sort of another picture sort of representative of the town. On the next page, like what it's like to live in here. There's seems like there's civilians here and that kind of thing. But yeah, there is a disorganized landing pad, decorated in tangled power cables and dripping in fuel hoses. There's open holes in the floor grates. One is covered by a wet floor sign, another with caution tape. You can spot dirt. Some ship must have had a booster fall, and where it's just there near the dockyard, a landing pad. There are deep tracks in the red clay, marking a trail to a nearby building. And around the landing pad is a disorganized scrapyard. The shuttle touches down, and there is a single man there to greet you, a middle-aged man with a thick mustache, covered in greasy overalls, clearly the owner-operator of this dockyard and scrapyard. And he's watching the four of you get off the ship, the shuttle, as it, drops off a few crates of materials and supplies too for the local corporate security personnel and that kind of thing. It's a regular supply run. He looks a bit, looking at all of you kind of intently. And and you can see, you could walk into town, just ignore him, or you can talk to this guy. He has a little name tag that reads Valentine on it.
I just put my hand out to greetings.
Hey, my name's Valentine, John Valentine.
Oh, Valentine, Dr. Thelonious Darlington. How are you doing? So,
A doctor, oh.
not medical, unfortunately, right now. That my expertise is otherwise. But if you do need either your mining equipment or any other structures right now, specifically re-engineered for efficiency, I am the person to...
They could have your help here, Doc. I look around at the disorganized everything leaking everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, things have been a little haphazard since the uprising.
Uprising? I heard some things on the news waves for a little bit, but nothing other than just those being like political protests or whatnot. So
what, Doc? You're the first person I've seen in a long time that's been here doesn't know what the hell happened here.
Well, I'm Dell. First time I've ever been here.
Well, hi, Del. Hi.
I fly things mainly.
Well, there's not much to fly.
Well, maybe in the future.
Yeah, well, there's.
Right now,
are you looking for work?
Right now, I'm looking for a place that no eyes will be on me. Well, certain eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, there's Elmo's Canteen's just down the road. You can take a look at that. They got rooms, I believe, and
fantastic.
Yeah. So he says, if you, I got work if you want some, but there's
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately some of my credentials are no longer as, well, let's just say accepted along the main rim. So
the main thing's the damn fucking Kadar cultists. Well, I'm sorry, the speakers, whatever they call themselves now. They, after they took all the kids, and they also took my goddamn android, Smoka. Get Smoka back. I'd pay you 10,000 credits.
Well, I may be of help. I both speak their language and am an android myself.
Oh, excellent. Well,
I will accept payment in teeth. How many teeth is 10,000 credits?
Around here, you probably get a lot of teeth. There's a lot of desperate people. You could line up probably most of the town folks and 10 credits a tooth, probably. I mean, that's a lot of teeth. Yeah.
Seems very generous. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sidle away a little further away from that.
Yeah. But
excuse me, my pearly whites are pristine, and they're going to stay that way.
Yeah.
Hey, because part of my cut's going to go to keeping them now.
There's also a message board just outside the scrapyard.
Medical attention.
Okay.
You can see. No. Yeah.
I am perfectly healthy.
So you can see that
not you. Never you.
Yeah, you can see there is a giant bulldozer also next to the landing pad, and
I can drive that thing.
Yeah. You see it, John sees you like this. Oh, yeah. I use that for, moving scrap around. It's also the only thing that'll fit and, let somebody go through Slag Canyon. Just down that way. Don't go down there unless you're well protected.
What's the issue with this canyon?
Well, it's called Slag Canyon because that's where all the toxic runoff from when this was a mining operation was dumped.
I'm familiar with those pits.
Yeah.
Well,
they're big cancer pits.
Well, I was like, those.
Are you Sharpe Company people? Are you working for Sharpe?
Well, I'm not sure right now. Pulling down the the vest on the hazmat suit that does have the Sharpe logo on it. So.
It's like, look, I've worked for so many different companies, I've lost track.
All right.
A company's a company.
Yeah, no, I'll pay you. But yeah, if you have any questions, we don't get many newcomers around here. I mean, not since the mercenaries got wiped out.
So this was about. I'm assuming this is in relation to this uprising.
Yeah, the miners revolted after they found the anomaly, and gave them all those weird powers, and then the company sent in a group of mercenaries down to reclaim it, and they got wiped out. And yeah, there's I don't know what's going on exactly. The speakers, that's what they call themselves, have been kind of split up into two groups now because some of them think that they should just focus on worshiping the anomaly, and some of them think we should be building up an army to fight the corporations.
So you wouldn't happen to know the leaders of the ones who just want to worship them because...
the faithful, that's what they call
the faithful.
Yeah, the faithful. I heard the leader of the faithful is this lady called Krast. Krast.
So,
She's somewhere in the temple. That's what they call the mine now. They turned it into a temple.
oh, so I know a sillier question right now. Are they just, if you were at least showing interest in the faith, are they just allowing anyone in?
Yeah, I think you can approach it without, being shot at if you're peaceful.
Okay. So,
Do you regularly attend their services?
Oh, no.
So
No.
you're really anti-corporation?
I'm anti-corporation, but I'm also anti those. I mean, the faithful did kidnap a bunch of kids, and I think they're trying to brainwash them into being more,
Faithful?
Yeah.
And really, more importantly, they stole your android. Again, I'm so sorry.
They did, yeah. He's down there somewhere. They must have, I don't know what they I think they reprogrammed him to be a security, android, but he's down there somewhere.
So is his tracking locator beacon still operational?
No. It doesn't work down. Those beacons don't work very well down there either because of the he's probably so far underground. Yeah. So, but yeah, 10,000 credits if you can get him back, but I don't know exactly where he is.
okay, so...
I think he's pretty far down, yeah, because of the tracker beacon. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Actually, I know that's.
I mean, yeah. You can wander around the town too. You can also check out the message board, and you did point out the canteen.
Yep. The Almos.
Okay.
And you do know that you do have a corporate liaison here, Mamitu. Yeah. She is the Sharpe Co. company representative. She has some security personnel. There's a security officer, Shaq, too. Another guy, you're told, Vadim, is another Sharpe Co. employee working security here. So, yeah, you have some company people here. But yeah, there's also a mine, or a canteen, a bar, and yeah. Or you can keep talking to John, yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to.
Yeah, he wants the kids back. He had several kids as apprentices here. He's like, yeah, I'd pay him to get him back here so I can get him back working.
No. Yeah, if the town, unfortunately, is just at a standstill to do that, obviously no ore flowing out of it. It's like where other minerals flowing out is necessary, so... No, understandable. No, but putting my hand out again, thank you again for your time. Looking around, I think I will check out the message board there if anyone else wants to sample the local color. And
Oh yeah, you also have your magnetic vacuum flask that was dropped off with you. It weighs as much as 2 people, and it walks around on 6 spindly crab-like limbs. It is controlled by voice recognition AI, so voice printed to all 4 of you and just you 4. It's heavily armored and effective cover against gunfire. Yeah. So it open and closes by a twist lever, and yeah.
So what kind of commands can we give this thing?
It'll walk around and grab things. It cannot gallop.
Can I ride it?
You can.
I get on, and we head to the guard shack.
Okay.
Does it have the Sharpe logo on it?
No, they're not that.
and while they're heading that, I'm going to actually take a look at the message board, so...
Okay. All right. Let's see. Roll D10, Aaron.
Okay. 3.
3. First thing that grabs your attention is roughly a dozen missing children's posters, faded with age and exposure. So, yeah, you also...
Similar thing they're taken by the faithful? Is that...
Yeah, that's what John said. So, you do see contact info for some of the parents and things. So you could go... In fact, there is a reference to the... There's a Sable Parents Committee and a household address there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll...
So, Johnny Service, you head to the guard shack, a security officer shack. A dusty canopy shack bolted onto the rock arch, cutting through town. So it's on the top. It's actually, there's a little arch over the town. So you have to, the flask can't go all the way up there, but you can take the stairs to get up to the guard shack. So you do that, and you can see the weathered exterior stained from graffiti from years of townsfolk vandalism. A single fluorescent bulb and the dim blue glow of a computer screen light the aging interior. There's old coffee cups, cigarette butts, and crumpled papers cover every surface. The air is stale. Piles of unopened letters from town folks are piled in the inbox next to a single towering stack of case files in a box marked open. There's a man there, a older man, chain-smoking, gruff, bearded, weathered. He also doesn't look to... his name tag reads Vadim Nikolov, and he is head of security here. And, yeah, he says... So you come from the shuttle.
Greetings. I do.
You looking for work?
I may be.
Okay. Well, there's a standing bounty. He points to one piece of paper on the wall. It says, standing offer. Any proton augers. These Kadar, the speakers, they all wield proton augers. If you bring me one of the proton augers, 4,000 credits per. Do you know what those are?
Please tell me about the proton augers.
They're meant as they're mining equipment originally, but they modified them to be weapons. Originally, they were like handheld, create this proton beam of a fixed length, and it could cut through anything very quickly. But they modified them to be more effective, so they work almost like a sword or something, cut through anything really fast. But they've also figured out this trick of being able to deflect ranged attacks that come against them. So, yeah.
But don't cross the streams.
Huh? Anyways, yeah. So they're only they carry them. So the only way that you would get one is to kill one. So yeah, bring me one of them. And also sort of a personal thing, but I have a pet. I call her Shelly. It's a kind of a genetically modified scorpion. It went down in the canyon. And I really feel bad if the townspeople found her before. If you could capture it and bring it back. I have a cage for it. It's like a kitty carrier, but bigger, with a lot of claw marks on it. Smells weird.
Side quest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shall get sidetracked by bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Also, by the way, you were all told in your briefing that there will be an encrypted communicator given to one of you. And if you think you're making good progress on the quest, you can call the John Henry to tell them to delay or accelerate the bombardment. If you're you almost have the thing and they're not going to blow it up, so you can, yeah. So you're talking to John Henry, or not John, to Vadim. You're looking at the message board. What were you doing, Richard?
I'm going to go to Elmo's, and it's dick to my friends.
Yeah. Anyway, Richard, what about you, Del?
Cantina.
All right. So both of you head into the canteen. It is the largest building in town.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well, no, actually not the largest, but one of the largest. Certainly the most active. Dark and smoky bar has been the beating heart of town since it was founded decades ago. There's an old man there sitting behind the metal counter, slowly thumbing through a tattered magazine. He does not greet you when you enter. Dust-coated old folks play poker at a table near the bar, muttering about the good old days. There's an outhouse key and its accompanying cockroach mallet hanging on the wall next to a payphone. There's a sparse assortment of canned goods and equipment on shelves across the room. Lodged in the cobwebs is some other stuff that blah, 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 blah. Anyways, and you can hear the sounds of video poker echoing up from the cement stairs at the back of the room. And yeah, so do you see that? Yeah.
Okay.
You can talk to the bartender. You can talk to the people at the bar. But yeah, this is a small town, and it doesn't look like it's better days. I haven't seen better days. Yeah.
Just walk up hello. I need a mug of the tall, dark, and sudsy.
All right. 10 credits. Yep. And it passes you a old stale beer. It is.
Gross.
Yeah.
I've had worse.
Yeah. Yeah, you have. But if you want to drink free tonight, there's some. They're cockroaches, but they're the size of dogs. I swear. If you can lure them out of the basement and deal with them, 400 credits and you drink free for the rest of the night.
You got the gun.
Yeah.
4 rounds.
Yeah. There's more ammo here. You can buy more. Yeah. Anyways, you can talk to them. But these people here aren't going to, jump out, and you have to talk to them.
So I'm mainly here to remain out of sight, out of mind for some people, but I've heard there's been some disturbances, ruckus, if you will.
Yeah. Sure.
What's up with that?
Well, it's those damn Kadar. They kidnapped all the kids.
Religious folk.
Well, they got something to back it up. How many religions let people pick someone up with their mind and throw them across a room?
Well, one that's got some good PR, I would say.
More than PR.
I'm not exactly a believing man.
Well, you'll believe when you see if they read your mind, or they can do some weird things.
Where do we find those guys?
Well, it's a temple. It's just outside of town, but if you approach openly, you got to be peaceful. It's pretty well fortified.
Hey, I'm always peaceful.
Okay, yeah. No one's stopping you from going.
Well, Sergeant, There's cockroaches.
But you look like the kind of guy, you two look like the kind of people who might be looking for extra work.
We might.
Okay.
Depends on the work.
All right, hold on. He just says, he goes downstairs for a moment. So you can hear, there's, then he comes back up. He's like, he kind of motions for you to come downstairs with him.
This could be a gangbang. Just be ready.
I'm ready to pound it out.
I don't know why I talked to you, but okay.
So the basement is a little more crowded. There's video poker set up, but there's also a pool table, and there's also a boxing ring that has been set up that nobody's currently using. And there's more people there, gambling, drinking, playing pool, but one of them is a person they have pink hair and a shotgun slung around their back and doing pool shot, trick shots, And Elmo, the owner, the bartender, this is Alex. Alex looks you over. So, you're not working for Sharpe, are you?
You kidding?
We look at the kind of people be working for them.
I mean, why else would you come here?
Told you. I gotta keep out of sight. Gotta keep out of sight.
Okay.
For more than one party.
Okay. All right. They sort of go back and mutter at each other. Okay. 700 per. You escort me outside of town, bodyguard duty for a deal that's going out tonight.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
I'm mainly a pilot, but I'm up for anything.
Okay.
Equipment you got?
Literally, I have loungewear, a crowbar, and a 6-pack of beer.
All right, I'll give you a handgun too.
Yay!
When we do the deal, just so you just have that tucked in your belt, real visible, right? So.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I know how to look like I'm trying to intimidate.
Okay, so come back here in about 2 hours.
I pull out the ukulele. Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, I almost says, yeah. You look after Alex, make sure that they get their deal done, everything goes fine. You get paid and come back here. All right.
Super.
All right. So meanwhile, you looked at the board a little more. Let's see here. John, Valentine was, advertising for work. He needed help. And let's see here. To all Sharpe Co. contractors, shipwright interested in your ship's design. 3,000 credits, information for your fight against the Kadar. List the phone number. Then, let's see here. They also have... Join the Sable Parents Committee Patrol to stop the Kadar kidnappers. Reward, apply with the Najars. And then that mine gatehouse is a real gas. That's unsigned.
That's a joke.
Yep. A recon operation on occupied mine. Visit CEO Mamatu to apply. Then fighters wanted for boxing club. Alex. Poker players wanted. Wednesday nights at Elmo's. Cheats not applied. That means you, Chester. The next one says, Chester's way cooler poker game. All skill levels welcome. Nurturing environment. Wednesday nights at Elmo. Table 2. Free drinks for one night at Elmo's if you kill all the cockroaches in the outhouse.
Venerable line on there, too. Although, looking back at the ship one as well, and making sure that's correct, so that's if I give information for the ship that I came in on.
Interested in your ship's design, yeah.
Okay. So, that would be interesting, at least for the funds with it as well, and I'm tempted, but...
Does have a phone number.
Yeah. Mark that down for a second, at least in my personal planner, but I do want to talk to the parents before and see if we can get any information from, the parents committee.
Sure. All right. So you head there to the Najar household.
Yep.
You can see its exterior is completely covered in posters of missing children, flyers offering rewards for their safe return, and desperate letters from parents. Parents are filtering in and out as you approach. And meanwhile, Johnny Service, you talk to... Is there anything else you want to say to Vadim or the security guy?
Vadim is the security guy?
Yeah.
I want to look around the shack again at the computer. So
He's behind it, so yeah, you can't... Yeah.
Nicely. They really give you the top of the line here in a smirking, sarcastic way. Any issues with it?
No, runs like a dream. As it, hisses and wheezes, Yeah. You can hear the grinding of the hard drive from here.
It's sounds really rough. I've got some skills in those areas.
It works
Maybe
fine
I'll
enough.
help you out.
Really, I just need the proton augers, or you help me find my pet, or I don't know. Are you here to help? Are you here trying to infiltrate the Kadar temple?
You know, I'm really interested more information about the proton augers. I mean,
Yeah, they're mining tools. They'll cut you in half. They can stop an attack with it if you know how to use them. Not all the time though. They throw enough firepower at them, you can bring them down. But they're real tricky. But only the speakers have them. I think they have a forge or something to customize the mining to make new proton augers. And I've seen them. They have custom to each one has their own design to it. It's a very personal thing for them. So yeah,
where is this forge?
in the temple somewhere.
Oh, I see.
I haven't been in there. They would kill me if I tried to go in.
You wouldn't happen to have a map of the temple on your
No,
functioning computer there?
no. That's the whole problem is that we can't get in the temple because they have the anomaly down there too, and that's yeah. So yeah, I mean, unless you want to go in to cover your new face, so they may let you in, but they may not. There's probably other ways to get in, but I don't know. They wouldn't tell me. No one here trusts me.
When was the last time you talked to someone from the temple, or they appeared in town, and what would they come in?
Oh no, they wouldn't come in town. We do have security here, and they'd shoot them. Now, occasionally, some of the cultists, some of the people from the temple get exiled, excommunicated. They have some kind of religious internal squabble going on. So, and our security people try to grab them when they're exiled. And then they take them up to the flagship, the John Henry. I don't know what happens after that. I assume through an airlock, but yeah. All right. Yeah, So one thing you figure out, Johnny Service, is that they're the people holding the anomaly are in some sort of internal conflict. If you can find out if there are any sympathizers to one side hiding in the town, and you could try to offer some sort of deal or an alliance. You do have something valuable, which is information about the upcoming bombardment. Only you four know about it, and that information is extremely valuable. So you could use that for leverage for some kind of deal. But you need to find somebody who has contact to some of these people. But meanwhile, Darlington, you go there. There are two people there, Farida and Kareem. And they introduced themselves. They were traders, marooned during the chaos of the revolt. Their ship wouldn't come back. And so they're stuck here. And they're very hospitable. They finish each other's sentences. And their daughters were taken by the Kadar. And they feel they're being indoctrinated into the speakers.
What are their daughters' ages?
11 and 12.
Okay, so actual children.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there. So, and I'll try to be as sensitive as I can in this situation, but was there any odd behavior from them leading up to this, or other interactions that you couldn't account for?
Well, I think what happened is that there's a schism in their religion. Some of them want to take up arms and build up an army to fight against the corporations. And some of them think that doesn't matter. All that matters is worshiping the anomaly. Mm. And so the iconoclasts are the ones who want to fight the corporation. The faithful want to worship the faithful are the ones in control right now. But there's some of them are secretly, iconoclast sympathizers. So the faithful feared the iconoclasts overthrowing them, so they kidnapped the kids as leverage to keep everyone from doing anything rash.
So they, at least there, how long ago did this kidnapping take place?
Ooh, that is a good question. A while ago. The kidnappings, when did that happen? One night. Blah, 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 blah. I don't have a timeline right on me. Like for 2 years, blah, blah, blah. This all happened years ago. Yeah. It's been this way for a while. Yeah, I don't know. Out of character, I don't know. I don't want to look up the timetable, but it happened a while ago. Over the past 3 years, Mamantu has been here. So yeah, it's just been So this has been sort of a long. The revolt happened 7 years ago, and I think the kidnappings happened 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah.
Okay. So and your daughters were only just taken recently.
No, years ago.
Oh, so it's been years since. Have you had any contact with them since then? Or?
No.
Ooh, that's disconcerting to say the least.
After the kidnappings, the corporation sent security and some people back. to build up relations and try and win about. And then it's been kind of a stalemate. The corporation holds the town, and the cult and the speakers hold the temple. So
Okay. Which at least works from there. That being said, like, so you said that there were at least dissenters right now that we were among the groups, or at least each of those.
I get, yeah. That's why they did that. Some people were exiled, but then those exiled people kind of disappeared. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they don't exactly tell us what happens in there.
So it would be a little issue. Well, and like I said, you're just one of the many sets of parents. Have you talked between the different parents who have lost children right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we started a little committee so we could help the corporation did send in mercenaries one a couple of years ago to try and take it by force, and then that didn't work out too well.
Okay. Well, between you and I, so when this is just going with information because we're dealing with a number of unusual variables here. But I'll say what I'm authorized to say is that, yes, with the corporations in particular, it's like this whole situation is more of interest to them, not only just for, almighty capitalism, but the generalized safety of everyone else here to be done. So I can at least authorize myself to say that part of a group that has been looking into addressing the situation, and if not, that's taking direct control of that too, then controlling it enough where you can maybe take the situation under the control of yourself. So that being said, would you be willing to possibly speak on behalf for the others?
Sure.
At least to see if they
what do you want us to do? Like, we've saved up enough money. We have 12,000 credits. We'd be willing to pay anyone who can rescue the kids. If you want to, one thing you could consider, talk to John Ballantyne and get access to that bulldozer. Then you can get through Slack Canyon. I think that's a back way into the temple.
I'm already familiar with Mr. Valentine, so no, and that's at least a consideration for.
Yeah, we could talk to him too, and convince him to let you use the bulldozer.
Yes, so because again, between us right now, one of our concerns right now is this anomaly. So I'm actually interested in studying.
Everyone wants the anomaly. Apparently, it's worth a lot of money to the corporation.
Yeah, so
I just want our kids back. I don't care, but whatever we can do to help.
Then if you could potentially see raising funds to getting us another voice to Mr. Valentine right now, then my
sure, we can give him some money to give you the bulldozer. Sure.
Okay. So that would be most wonderful.
Okay. So while you're doing that, meanwhile, Johnny, did you want to keep talking to Vadim, or you want to move on to a different area?
Vadim, how long have you been up here? Are you up here all the time? 7 years. I was here during the revolt, and I escaped. And then I came back to try and convince the corporation to retake the mining town. And they finally did, or they finally gave me money in excess, and I hired the mercenaries, and then all the mercenaries got murdered by the cultists, and I'm still here. I really want them dead, and I really want that anomaly. I've given this place 7 years of my life, and it's been nothing but agony and misery. Wow, that sounds really frustrating.
Yeah.
So do you sleep here also?
Yeah.
And you live here?
I live here, yeah.
Okay.
I have a little shower and a bathroom in the room behind me.
And you never leave?
I leave. I mean, I have to get supplies and stuff like that, but this is... I don't have a separate house.
And what do you do up here?
I write reports.
What's in your reports?
What's happening.
Oh, okay.
I'll write a report about meeting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it if you left my name out of it.
Okay, you could be my anonymous source.
I may be in town for other reasons. We, definitely.
You know what? Since you're a fresh face, people might trust you. I think there's some sympathizers hidden amongst the townspeople. If you can find one of them, they don't trust me.
Yeah,
probably because the mercenaries and all the violence and.
I sense that we are of the same mission. I knew I could trust you.
Yeah.
And that's why I asked you to leave my name out of your report.
Okay.
But, if you could point me in the direction, I'm sure we're on the same.
So the people I'm kind of curious about are Meisha and, let's see here, Meisha and Wynn. Meisha is, she's, one of these, and Wynn, they fix things, they repair them, and they're always going through the scrapyard to get parts. And I don't know what's going on in there. I don't know what they're building. I feel like they're doing more than just maintenance work. So if you can figure out what they're up to, then I could put that in my report or use that as leverage against them to get them to reveal what they're trying to do or anything. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I think I have such a background in industrial equipment that I might, and computers, I might be able to help you fix your computer. Maybe I'll go to the salvage yard and look around for some parts to help you out innocently.
Well, I did see that they posted a thing that they're looking for information on ship designs and information on spaceships. So if you could offer to sell them spaceship information, they would be, you could get it in the door and we see what's going on in that house.
That's such a good tip and so generous. Do you have any information that they might find valuable you'd share with me?
Well, you just came in on a ship. Just talk about that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I think I'll head that way.
All right.
They want information.
So you head to their place, which is a modular box apartment like all the other aluminum walled units. There are white lace curtains drawn up on the windows, and you knock on the door. A woman, Mesha, opens it up, and you could just see, she opens the door up a little bit, and you can see their apartment is just covered with scraps of tech. There's schematics on the walls and bits of ship part or machine parts and tools just scattered everywhere. It looks more like a workshop than an actual apartment. And she's like, "Yes, hello?
Hello. I am new in town.
Oh, you just came in on the shuttle.
I just...
Did you see my message board post?
I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come in.
Is this the right place?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone here. I don't have any connections.
Why are you here then?
Looking for a fresh start.
Wow, you came here looking for a fresh start? Do you know anything about this place?
No,
It's
just
fresh.
looking to connect and get away from all the...
Who told you to come here?
Just trying to get as far away from the corporation as I can.
Well, this place is all owned by a corporation, but, the revolt I guess you heard about the revolt.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right, come in. Yeah. So she comes in. You can see, they're playing cards on a small coffee table in front of the pull-out bed. There's hand-drawn schematics of a spaceship taped to the wall above the desk with a checklist of needed parts. You spot instantly, Sharpe Co. clearance code chip is circled in red pin. A clearance code chip is basically a very important part of a spaceship. You need to be like, friend or foe kind of identification. So if you were like saying, I don't know, put your military ship on an orbit above a planet and you wanted to, blockade it, you would use these kind of chips to say this ship is good and should be allowed to pass. And this ship is bad. It doesn't have the chip, so I'm going to blow it up. So it's like a passcode to get past the big military ship. So they're looking for one. So, but yeah, Mesha doesn't seem to notice that you notice that. And she starts asking you a bunch of questions about, what ship you came in on and the shuttle and the design. And what are you going to be, if you're truthful and tell her that you came in from the John Henry, which is that ship blockading the planet, she's going to be very curious about why. So you kind of need to lie about this.
Right.
So you can lie, which would be, I believe, probably intelligence. Yeah, intellect, sorry.
I do.
You can roll intellect. And
my
if
God.
you have any relevant skills that would apply to making shit up about spaceships.
You're doing our first roll.
Yeah.
Well, we've done some.
I need to get less than...
really?
Less than, yeah.
Okay. I don't.
Okay.
It's barely, though. 67 over 6.
All right, well, it's not a critical failure, so...
So what I'd say is, but then
Yeah.
I use my linguistic skill to start my story in another language.
Okay, good. Give me another roll, yeah. And add your linguistics bonus to it.
Yes. 10%.
So, yeah. Intellect plus 10.
Yes. Great.
Is that success?
pass.
All right.
For sure.
All right. So you basically you feign being like, oh, this isn't my normal language. Let me speak in my native language, where I'm much more eloquent and
Yes, smug.
And Mesha fortunately writes down the details and seems to get useful information out of it as you talk about like a spaceship you were on long ago, not the actual John Henry. So she trusts you a little bit and she pays you. Let's see here. How much was it? She gives you 1,000 credits for that information. So she's very interested to know that there's another spaceship in the area. Really, we need a code chip to let us pass through. There's a big military ship blockading the planet. So the ship that you came in on had one of those ships, but we think there must be one somewhere on this planet, and we just need to find it. And then we have a way to get off. We have our own ship, actually, but we need that. And yeah, we just want to get the fuck out of here. And yeah. So she is talking about this. At this point, Wynn comes in. Wynn is a larger man who, he's sweaty. Looks like he's been working. He just smells of metal and oil. He must have been working in the scrapyard. Meisha goes over him to talk and whisper to him a bit to explain what happened. And yeah, he is like, yeah, we think that there must be a chip inside that temple somewhere. And if you can find it there, we could pay you and we could get the fuck off this planet. And, if you're going to the temple, man, I would pay if you could, this is kind of dumb, but I left a coffee mug there. Meisha hits like, stop talking about the coffee mug. It's my favorite mug. And if you could find that, it'd be really great. Also, if you could bring Christ back here so I can kill her myself, I'd pay you 6,000 credits for that. She's the leader of the faithful, and she's a nutbag, and she's caused so much. She's the one who orchestrated the kidnapping. I just fucking hate her so much. I hate her so much. And grabs a piece of scrap metal and just twists it like, as a medical android, humans can't bend metal like that. He is inhumanly strong. So yeah. Anyways.
Okay.
Well, you can think about what you're doing, or yeah. So
I guess I wish I asked what's his face what the name of his old android was.
Smoka.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah.
He said
Does
it.
not win.
Yeah.
Smoka. Yeah, they don't know anything about Smoka. Yeah. They're like, yeah, probably somewhere. So, meanwhile, you were with the parent. Well, meanwhile, actually, are you two killing time?
Waiting for the.
Okay.
You want to go hunt for some roaches while we're at it?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we could do some roach.
You want to do that?
You want to do
Why
some
not?
roach hunting? All right.
Did they give him the gun already for this?
Yeah, sure. You get a standard pistol. The standard pistol is a... We'll say a revolver. A 1d10 plus 1 damage. Tom?
I got you.
Okay. What?
That's my character.
All right. Yeah, we'll do some fucking combat. All right.
I don't know why.
You go out to the outhouse.
For some reason, I intensely dislike him.
Well, he's your coworker. You don't have to
I
like
know.
him.
I don't have to like him.
Yeah.
Hooah!
Yeah, there's... What's your approach to the outhouse to clear it of these dog-sized cockroaches?
Let's see. Well, I guess. Jeez.
Well, if we could get like like some kind of industrial like shredding equipment, put it like block them off, make a path, and then set a fire and get them to swarm out, running right into it. I saw that in a movie once. Okay,
You're not getting. You have what you have. If you want to scavenge something, tell me what you're scavenging and where you're scavenging it from.
Ross, that's not the point.
Okay, I'll give you both. Let's see here, intellect checks. Plus, I can't remember if there's an alertness or awareness.
No.
Okay. You can use military training for this because this is spotting hidden enemies. And they won't get a chance.
Nope.
No. Close. But no.
Okay.
We know nothing.
All right. So you see two of them. One of them successfully hid from you. So yeah, you can just start shooting at them from outside the canteen, shooting at the the mutant cockroaches.
Dog roaches.
I'm not going to waste ammo, and I'll throw shit at them, like rock or whatever.
Gonna throw a rock. I'll say you can also have a crowbar, or a piece of metal pipe. You can bash.
I have a
it.
crowbar.
Oh, I'm not getting close.
Well,
that close
rocks
to it.
aren't okay. Roll combat -10 because it's a fucking rock. It's not super effective.
No, I will go gun.
It
All
will.
right.
It will be super effective.
What do we roll for combat now?
Combat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's a thing.
Yeah.
Failed.
I succeed.
All right. You gain the stress for failing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now roll 1d10 plus 1.
6.
All right. Let's see here.
How does that go? Just. I guess I'll just put one there.
All right, the cockroach is bleeding and stunned. The other one starts charging towards you, and then the other one that was hidden is going to sneak up and grab at you. And misses barely. Yeah, so one's already a melee range.
He was blinded by your muscles.
Yeah.
Your sweaty muscles.
So yeah, we'll just go to... I'll say both of you can hear this happening
need to get
outside.
some hair on his.
It's a small town. So yeah, new round.
And some sweat.
Yeah, Darlington, did you want to
him
intercede?
listen.
Yeah, I'll actually go out to see if,
Okay.
like what the noise is first off.
Yeah, in the distance you can see them fighting big-ass mutant cockroaches.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, we'll do their round next. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, with the pipe, I guess.
All right.
Shoot.
Oh, hey, there we go. 51 out of 53.
Yep.
All right. Crowbar. What does that do? Let's see. Crowbar.
Death.
A 1d5 damage. 1d10 divided by 2. Grants plus on strength.
I did lots of damage.
How much? Is it 1? Okay. All right.
No, you know, he said if you said you had done lots of damage, that'd be
What did you roll last time? 6?
yes.
Okay. All right. So you inflicted a wound, so that's 4 left. All right. And
And I hit with the next one.
all right, roll damage.
8.
All right, you killed the first cockroach.
First blood is mine.
Second cockroach is going
How
after.
much ammo do you have?
A second cockroach is going after you. Misses.
That's right.
And
He can't handle those
third
guns.
cockroach is going to charge you.
He's gonna hit me. That's for sure.
Okay. He does.
See, I know what happened.
Yeah. All right. So
Cockroach damage.
1d10.
Dang.
3 damage.
That's not
Dude,
bad.
more than freaking pipe.
Yep. Well, they're dog-sized, mutant, vicious animals.
Bigger than the dog.
Well,
My pipe's bigger than they are.
Yeah, let's see here. They have really big mandibles. Crowbar does give you plus on strength checks to open jam. Okay, all right. Advantage. Let's see. So, Darlington, do you want to intercede on this?
Yeah, how many are there? Just 3 right now?
There's 2 left. One is dead.
Okay. Aiming for the side because I know that they're inside. Are they in grapple with?
Yeah,
me?
they're in melee range with bow. There's 1 on each of them.
You're going to kill us, aren't you?
I mean, like I said,
If you crit fail, yeah, that would be funny.
Man, I
Yeah,
just drew my
let-
character. Come on.
well, it wouldn't be RPPR unless we actually took that chance in there too. So let's see about that.
Tradition.
Because in this case, my stuff did come with a flamethrower, so
It's a fucking flamethrower. All right, yeah, go for it.
Jason,
I'll say
if this is the way it goes, we vote.
Hey, there is an achievement to happen for friendly fire.
No, it is outside. It's so you have enough room that you could just aim it to get him at the edge.
That's-
Yeah, all right.
So-
Yeah. You can hit both cockroaches with this.
I kind of figure I could.
yeah.
So for this, would this be just a regular combat?
Yep. If you have a relevant skill, military training would obviously apply. I don't think you have that.
No, it doesn't.
I say mechanical repair training. Nope. I guess it'll just be a regular combat roll
You
then.
jury rigged the flamethrower.
Oh, by the way, I think the shots means how much are in the magazine before you have to reload.
So I have 1 charge on this one.
Okay.
Well, mine is a shotgun round. So.
Okay. Anyways, go ahead and roll.
Miraculously, I make it. So that's 38 under 42.
Yeah. All right, hit both cockroaches. Roll 2d10 for each one.
2d10. Damn. Okay. So
You might be able to one-shot both.
Really good.
we'll see what happens. That's 5, 8 total.
8. All right, so you...
I did 1 point to 1.
Yeah, you did. They have 10, basically, so they...
I did 8 to the other.
So, let's see. You killed that one.
Oh, I killed the
gone.
first one.
Yeah, one's untouched, so one is down to 2, one is down to 1. All right, they both take a wound from fire, so I'll let you roll a d10
Okay.
twice.
Flames.
All right. 5
My face.
All right.
and 5.
Major burn. All right.
We ate.
They are both dead. They got major burns, and they failed their body saves. So, yeah, they are crispy critters. Good job. You get free drinks for the night.
Stations for dinner tonight.
Each of you gets 200 credits, yeah. Dinner
Please, it's arthropods.
Yeah.
They don't check out.
Yeah, a bunch of the drunks from the canteen go out and just like,
Pull the flamethrower back up. They don't check out because they burn to death.
No, Ross, there's only one reaction they can have. Dinner and a show.
dinner and show, yeah, basically. Oh yeah, they're definitely those. Someone's going to take those charboiled corpses and eat them. All that protein. So the two of you, Alex,
Crunchy.
sort of nods at the two of you and it's like, all right, we need to go.
Oh.
So, and actually, you two can go as well. If it's like, are they with you? So a pink-haired
Flamethrower.
He's got a flamethrower.
person with a case and a shotgun on their back. I was like, "Are you all together?"
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll.
What have we done with like the dog thing, the device?
It's just hanging around town. It's very big and it only follows your command. So it's just going to. The townspeople aren't going to mess with it because, there are some corporate security persons and nobody really gives a shit. It's a big, weird thing.
I left it outside the guard shack.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the hill.
Keeping him company, staring at him intensely. Nice.
Listen.
So the four of you follow.
I got a gun. You got a gun. You have a flamethrower, and you just need to rattle your bag of teeth.
I'll have you know that I have a crowbar and a scalpel.
I know, but I think the bag of teeth
Just in
is,
case the
it's more
scalpel isn't
intimidating.
enough to get the teeth out.
Right. I can get the teeth with this crowbar or the scalpel.
I'll just say,
Which
I'm
would you
afraid
like?
to ask which one's more
Method A or
effective.
method B? Yeah.
so you're saying is you have choices.
They're both effective.
So the four of you follow Alex outside of town and just out in a clearing away from the temple, away from the town. And a guy on a hoverbike comes up. Actually, several hoverbikes show up. And Alex goes to them. And you have Rimwise, right?
Yep.
Yep. This is a drug deal. You recognize that from, it's just very clear to you. And, but they all look at you and you look at them and no one wants to, they just want to do this deal. So unless any of you want to start something, the deal happens.
I shan't start anything.
All right.
Go too bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could.
So wait, how did I get there?
Alex saw you with these two and Alex already made the deal with them. So they were like, "Oh, are you part of their same group? Did you want to come with them?" You don't have
with Win and Misha.
Okay, you're still with it.
They're-
Oh, that's right. You stayed inside. Yeah. So you're not with them. All right.
Sorry.
No. I thought you'd gone out. So the drug deal happens. You all get paid 500 credits for those three of you. But meanwhile, Mesha and Wynn's house, they want you to find a
700
computer chip
credits?
so they can.
Please?
They have a ship and they want to leave the planet,
Yeah.
but they need a computer chip or a computer chip to not get blown up by the military ship. So that's what Mesha and Wynn tell you. So
like I said, I'm new in town because I was really looking for a fresh start, and it seems I've made a mistake that
we'll take you with us, sure.
the story you told me was not the one I heard about this place. I heard that the uprising was successful.
I mean, it did kick out the corporation for a while, but since the after the Kadar speakers kidnapped a bunch of kids and took them into the temple to indoctrinate them, the corporation came back, but not. And they tried to retake the temple, but the mercenaries got slaughtered. So, yeah. Now, there are people who believe that fighting the corporation, fighting the good fight would be good. What do you think about that?
I am definitely against the corporation.
Okay.
I'm running from them, which is why I came here in the first place.
Okay.
And I just now I'm a little bit confused. I'm interested that it sounds like you had some experience. I'm so sorry to hear about your coffee mug with alternative communities in the area. And perhaps you might introduce me to some of those alternative communities.
Yeah. Here's look, we really the main thing we needed the chips, but if we can get the kids out, that would be great too. We can take a lot of the townspeople out of here. And we do know there's a couple different ways in there. There's the front gates, obviously, but that's pretty dangerous. Now, if we tell you, the thing is, we need you to be able to trust us. The main thing is if we can trust you. Because we know there's some people that are sympathetic to our cause in the temple, but they can't really reveal themselves to the wrong person, or they get excommunicated and get thrown out. Now, we can. Let's see here. Just rereading this. All right. If you can get inside the temple and talk to Naram, she is sympathetic to us.
How would I know this Naram, and how would they trust me?
If you can help smuggle out some of the kids, or honestly, we don't want the anomaly anymore. We're more concerned about building up an army to fight the corporations. The anomaly, I think, is too dangerous for us. It seems to have it definitely has a bad influence on the faithful, and we just can't trust this alien machine that we don't know what it is or how it really works. So if you can get in the temple, talk to Maram. Maram can tell you how to get the anomaly out. But there are a couple different ways in there. You could go through. You can get access to that bulldozer. You can go through Slag Canyon, but that's pretty dangerous. But there's got to be a way to sneak in there, maybe through posing as pilgrims and wanting to be converted and just, of course, they'll take your weapons, but, you could find new weapons in there.
Well, I don't have any weapons.
You realize at this point, yeah.
The tools I carry with me are just for the health and care of the dental work of the people that I serve.
You realize at this point that they're holding out some information to you. If you were to offer them information, they could reveal more stuff to you if you decide to try and make a deal. And the one information you do have is about the bombardment that's coming.
Yeah.
So, you could try and make a broker deal with them, but they're kind of like hedging their bets because you are a new person, right? So, they did tell you Naram is, and if you mentioned that, Mesha and Wynn sent me, Naram might trust you. But they might trust you more if you reveal more information, obviously. So,
well, I sense that we have something in common because I saw you bend that bar, and I too am a kindred android, and I understand what it's like. I'll let you know that I have additional information that I've come across that you might find very beneficial.
What's that?
That the corporation is very interested in this planet and is out to return.
Oh, okay. They are returning? Are they invading again?
My sources say that is correct, and I have connections in town with more information. If I could be assured that we could exchange information that was mutually beneficial, we could all help each other to escape this planet in time.
Okay. Look, I'm not an android. I'm actually one of the speakers when says I was excommunicated, and then we fled the planet and had plastic surgery done to change our appearance. But Naram is still in contact with us. If they're invading soon, then we need to act now. We have a plan. We can contact some people, friendly people, other iconoclasts in the temple, and we have 2 ships here. We need to find another code chip, but So if you can get inside the temple, we'll help you get to the anomaly, and you can have the anomaly if we can get out. So
it's very dangerous.
It's going to be extremely dangerous.
I know I can't do this alone.
Yeah.
I'll need to connect with my compatriots.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Do that. Let them know that we can open up contact to the outsiders, to the other iconoclasts. Naram knows we're still here, but no one else does.
Where can we connect and gather and exchange information together as a group?
Well, we'll be here, but we have a way to contact them inside, and we can radio them from the surface to the top level of the temple. We have a special code phrase we can use to let them know to lower the defenses, so you can walk in through the front door. Of course, any faithful in there are going to be still dangerous, but yeah.
So I trust them.
Yeah,
I believe them.
Okay.
And so I think I'm going to connect.
Yeah. So the 4 of you rendezvous with each other.
Rendezvous. So you all know. Yeah. I explain everything that I found out.
Exposition.
You now know what I know. You give me one of your teeth in payment. Would you like it to be the scalpel or the crowbar?
I'd be happy to give you 100 credits now for a teeth to be promised later.
Well, for the 3 of you, meanwhile, by the way, Alex says, thank you for helping me with that. I was just, making deals with people. You never know when someone decides shooting you is going to be better than, just walking away. I think you're here for the temple. I mean, you're outsiders. You just show up. No one's here just to live. This is a shithole, like even among shitholes. So there's an android down there, a Smoka.
Oh, we've heard.
Yeah. If you can bring that android to me, I'll pay you. But I have a secret way in.
Although, may I ask what your interest in Smoka is? So, because Mr. Valentine expressed interest in getting them back.
I want to trade it to him so I can get away off this planet.
And how much are you willing to give?
Kilo of hypermeth.
I mean, it's not gigameth, but
Hypermeth is worth like 30,000 credits. If you with your knowledge, you could sell it. You could cut it.
Hey, I smuggled. So
Done!
So that's worth 3 times as much than just giving the android directly to John. So yeah, but yeah, Alex says they have access. There's a secret tunnel that leads into the temple. It's heavily trapped, but we use it for trading with the temple. We do it in secret because the corporate security would shoot us, obviously. But I can get you in there. You'll be on your own in there. But if you can get down to level 4, that's where Smoka is, and bring him back, then yeah.
all right. Well,
Suitcase of hypermeth.
Suitcase of
I'll even give you a free sample.
I don't imbibe, though, just
All right.
because I had an issue with that.
We gotta see if it's worth it.
Sure. Gives you 2 little blue crystal packets. Yeah.
like, oh yeah.
In for a
I was like, oh no, I'm gonna.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
save
All right.
this
Roll 1d5.
Yes!
I'll save this for later.
Oh no, come on, man. Come on.
I smuggle it. I don't take it.
4.
4 days. All right. You don't have to rest, or you can't rest for the next 4 days. You also have advantage on speed checks. When it wears off, this adventure will probably be over. But you'll have disadvantage on speed checks and suffer 1d5 damage from bursting brain capillaries.
See, he'll be able to pay you in teeth right now because I'll be falling out.
Yeah. But yeah, you get an advantage on speed check
It's
for the
not
rest of this adventure.
hypermeth, it's the lack of brushing.
Yeah.
Hey, my teeth are pristine.
But all of you come together and share your information after this. And so you realize, the Mesha and Wynn are secretly members of the speakers on the Iconoclast side. Mm-hmm. And they have an ally inside the temple named Naram. And they don't like the anomaly either. They want to be done with all this bullshit and build up a worker army and fight the corporations. And they can either radio ahead, and Wynn can, to let you in through the front gate, or you can use this secret tunnel that Alex provides and sneak in, or you could use the slag cannon to get in. And so you have 3 ways in there, or you could just not ignore all that and walk in and lose all your weapons, as you'll be pilgrims. So you have 4 ways into the temple. But there's an android on level 4 named Smoka. There's the anomalies probably at the bottom, wherever that is.
To be able to get that.
And there's a bunch of faithful cultists that want to fucking worship the anomaly and kill outsiders.
Also, what was this about these friend or foe chips? So
The code ships, yeah. There's got to be one somewhere in the temple. Nobody knows exactly where, at least in the town. But if you can find one, it'll be you can. Apparently, Mesha and Wynn have been building a spaceship in secret, and it's hidden somewhere, and you can use that to get off planet with and be free of the corporations.
So it's in
Let's do it. Let's
Smoka.
find it.
So yeah.
okay, would I be able to possibly clone that or to
You need access to some information, so you'd either have to. Let's see here. You might be able to. Yeah, if you could get access to a chip, you might be able to make a copy of it.
Okay, because that could be at least a good bargaining chip if getting it someone else if they want to get off. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so before we do any of this, have we checked in with Chief Officer Adela?
No.
We should do that
Okay,
before
sure.
we do any of this.
All right, you head to her.
Secretly, mysteriously covering our tracks so
Tying up
people
loose ends.
don't
Race more suspicion.
know that we
Well,
are going
the thing is, it's been in a stalemate for so long that everyone sort of let their guard down. So yeah, this is the shiny dome kit housing, newer than the security office. It was built, it's the nicest building in town, which isn't saying a whole lot, but it's not. There's
Conditioning.
the inside is impeccably clean and painstakingly organized with neatly made twin bed. There's a little office up front. All the records that survived the revolt are neatly filed alongside other records. The white dome is lit by color-changing LED lights. The decoration is Spartan. There is a Nigerian mahogany statuette of a woman with curly hair carrying a jug atop her head. Fine art. There's also a well-stocked and very heavily used wet bar, you can see. And Mamitu says, hello, it's so nice to meet someone who seems to be educated, Dr. Darlington. What university did you attend?
I did my undergraduate studies over on the outside, the Vegan stations. So,
Oh, yes.
and then all of the postgraduate ones were done within the higher learning education of Beetlejuice.
Ah, excellent. I graduated summa cum laude in the extraterran business management at Neo Yale.
Ah.
By the way, I'm totally internally like...
Yeah. She does serve you all. God, what kind of drink would she offer you? Gin and tonics? Something? No.
Like really...
No.
Actually, no.
Wine.
No, shoot.
Some kind of martini.
I was thinking, legacy kombucha.
There we go. Oh, yeah, legacy kombucha. Spiked kombucha, though, yeah. So she says, yes, we are very eager to find any hidden Kadar in town or Kadar sympathizers, of course. If you could find them, that's a 25,000 credit reward and command over my security detail. If you want to raid the mine, she has 2 bodyguards. And I do have to say my personal secretary, or Sajak, was captured by the Kadar. If you could find out if he's still alive and rescue him. Yeah. That would be nice. But yes, I'm so glad that Sharpe has sent a new team of specialists here. I have high hopes for you. High expectations.
High hopes.
Mm-hmm. So yes, do you have any questions for me?
Let's see, at least, because we've been doing our own general reconnaissance trying to get out of here as well. Could you, I know that this is, like I said, there was a team that was taken into, but...
Like access to all the reports in the room and see if we can read them.
Yeah. That as well, and also, it was most interesting to me as well, the Protean...
The proton augurs?
The proton augurs, thank you. So it was for the proton augurs, I know you probably don't have any that obviously captured, but I'm sure at least from the footage that was recorded from your units on board, that's like our armor right now. We can see some of those in action, and I might be able to determine a potential counter or defense against them.
Yeah, I mean, stay well away from them. Area effect weapons would work well. They can deflect energy directed weapons or projectiles, but not like your flamethrower I see that you have.
Oh, okay.
I saw your little display at the from my window.
Well, I know it was something. It was a little.
No, vermin have to be killed. It's to be affected. I commend you for your efficacy.
It was a bug, so
yes. No, we don't have any such footage available, unfortunately.
Okay, so I'm disappointing on that, but no, that's interesting.
I can provide some reports if you can tell me what kind of question you're wanting answered.
I'm looking for the details about the insurrection.
Sure. She hands you some dossiers on that, and it goes into the more detailed records that just cursory skimming of them realize that the revolt happened because the Sharpe Mining Company kept increasing hours and lowering wages and kept abusing and exploiting workers to the point where then they found this anomaly which gave them superpowers, and they're like, fuck this, and started killing security guards.
The classics.
So I asked for all the reports from the guard shack with Vadim. Vadim's reports.
Oh, I wouldn't. Yeah, he's a burnout. I wouldn't rely on him. He's been here too long. He's too embittered. I don't even think he graduated college. Yes.
Well, being that we're so educated, I mean, maybe we'd be able to decipher his dribble.
I mean, good luck. I think it's useless, but I don't have any of his records. I stay away from him, I think.
So you don't have his reports?
No. I read some before I came here, and they were all paranoid rantings and bitter. Just you could tell how bitter he was about what happened to his failures, blaming everyone else but himself.
So, unfortunate right now, but we might be able to decipher something too. I did take one semester in classic wino script.
Sure, but yeah, I mean, out of character, if you want some information from her, she can summarize the reports. But yeah, she has no reason to conceal anything from you.
Okay, we'd be really interested in security observations in the cave about the different cultist sects. They
don't have any of that information. That place is a black hole to them. They don't have any information about it. They extensively changed the layout of it after they took over, so their old mining schematics don't work anymore.
How much do they know about the bombardment?
She doesn't know it. I mean, she wouldn't be like drinking casually in her apartment, if she thought it was going to get bombed in a couple days.
Yeah.
She would be on a, packing, at least.
On a ship.
Yeah, well, packing her apartment up before heading to the dock to get the fuck out.
I'd love to know about what ship they have access to. Reports or information on their ships.
Well, she doesn't have a personal ship, but like she can call a shuttle from the John Henry.
Okay. So that's the only other company.
That's the only ship that's in orbit right now above the planet is the John Henry. So, yeah.
So that would recall from what we needed for our friend or foe ship. All right. Something we'll ask for.
But there are probably other ships on this planet hidden somewhere that probably have code ships.
Okay.
So you have to find another ship.
That's true. So, okay. Something else, I don't know if it will take an intellect roll to do, but persuading her, it's like, I do thank you for all your assistance here, but considering that there are so many, disparate factions that we have to deal with who are moving in clandestine ways, is there a possibility we can get lodgings that would be shielded from any other eyes that would be able to look from there? And I would include yours right now, not out of a matter of distrust, but in the fact that anybody could be moving in or watching at some point. So.
I wouldn't. I mean, we don't have any here for you, but there's some empty houses, minor houses, worker housing that here. I'll give you the access code, or you could request a room at the canteen. They have little rooms for travelers. But our current corporate housing is only enough for me and my security detail.
So that's a shame, at least, because. I would really like to make sure that that's nothing else is overheard right now as necessary, because if details slip out, that could compromise everything.
Sure, of course. I understand, but, there's most people here in this town are kind of locked in their ways. Nothing's happened for a while, so everyone's on low guard. So your arrival hasn't really stirred things up yet. I mean, your biggest thing so far has been burning some cockroaches in the middle of town, so...
And that's just entertaining.
Yeah.
So question, just thing on there. Could I use intellect to ascertain if she's lying about this, or?
Sure.
Okay, that's 2 over. So nope, that does fail.
All right.
She's telling the truth, I guess. So.
So can I also?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, you do gain a stress every time you fail, though.
Oh, right. Awesome.
Yep. So yeah.
I pass.
Okay.
Stunningly pass.
Yeah.
I pass so well that I can glean other things.
Oh, did you get it a double?
That's a critical success.
Okay, yeah. So what else do you want to know? She is not withholding any information in there. She is a corporate climber who is given a shit job. If she can pull off a miracle and get the anomaly, she'll, her career is made. Otherwise, she's going to spend her entire career dealing with the worst, it's corporate heaven or hell for her. So she's desperate, but she doesn't have any leverage. She has enough security to hold the town, but that's it. She doesn't have the power to get in the temple. She doesn't have anything. And yeah, she's desperately trying to convince you that she's not desperate. So is there anything else you want to know?
This is a waste of time. Where can we get supplies in town?
The canteen. Okay. They have some supplies there.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any protective gear at your disposal for us to aid us in our journey on your behalf?
I mean, I thought the corporation equipped you. I mean, if you can give me,
they told us that we would rendezvous here and that you would supply us with everything.
Because you're now looking like civilians, if you can find out who the sympathizers are and tell me who they are, I can give you access to better equipment and security detail to help you.
It's really interesting. Maybe you could give us something that would help us find the sympathizers in town to perhaps bribe them.
All you need is your own intelligence. You don't need additional equipment.
I want nothing from this person. They can't give me anything.
All right.
So I think I'm done here.
All right, yeah. You do know the two sympathizers, and if you rat them out, you'll get money. But yeah, obviously, why would you do that? Yeah, so
I'm gonna rat them out after.
Okay, all right.
And get the money and then take the ship.
Well, she's not going to give you anything without you got payment on delivery.
Right.
So you kind of figured out everything. Well, you have multiple ways into the temple now. So the question is what you want. What pursuit looks best to you?
In talking to Wynn and Misha, they said that we could get all the way down to the anomaly through them. Whereas the secret tunnel just gets us in the door and not necessarily down to any level.
Well, they would help you. Like, they have a contact inside the temple, Naram, and Naram can give you a
Right.
better picture of the temple.
And that's at least.
But the secret tunnel couldn't do that,
Well, the secret tunnel gets you inside past the front gate.
and that's it.
Well,
and also the worm. I'm not sure if we could take the worm donkey down with us. So
that's the thing. Secret tunnel would let you get the worm donkey in without having to.
Split up.
Yeah, you could split up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's ready to go. He's on meth.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He really is. He's just been high alert and just
Emphasis on high.
yeah, just
He's
wire
taking
traction.
he's going with the bulldozer.
His little fidget spinner is just working like crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
in that case, yeah, if we want to do this, if we were going to do this, then
Or keep
Johnny
our
can
folks.
go through the infiltration route for meeting. That's like meeting the contact, and then you two can take the. That's like the path from going down to the tunnel itself. So,
Tunnel.
damn.
Secret tunnel.
Okay. All right. So you're splitting up. All right. Yeah,
Tiny
definitely
bubbles.
cool.
You gotta split the party.
Let's split up, gang.
when you're on
5-level dungeon. Yeah. No. I love it. All right.
Smith.
You like it.
You have to take a space myth right now. Now that I have to find myself to trust the teeth-stealing android. So,
Look at that face. How is that not a trustworthy
Hey,
face?
secret tunnel. You ready? Bump it. Let's go. Pound that shit.
Are you gonna take some hypermeth?
No,
You
I'm
should.
not. No, I'm following him. Like he's my
and
meat
Tara's
shield.
playing down.
All right, I mean, it gives you advantage on all speed checks. You're gonna make a speed check. And be like, damn, wish I had advantage.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
All right, yeah. If
really
peer
wish I
pressure
had
works, roll d10, roll d5.
That's for some.
He's got the same
Four.
as me.
Same as
days.
him.
All right, yeah. Next 4 days, you're not sleeping. All right, so
We're doing this.
the two of you head with Alex. Alex shows you there's a secret passage from the canteen leading to a sealed off building, the old garage, where she has her hypermeth lab, their hypermeth lab, and the old hypermeth lab then has access to a service tunnel into the temple. And so, which way is the dronky, the magnetic flask, vacuum flask, the thing that'll carry the anomaly? Is it going with them or is it going with you two?
It would be going
has
with
to
them,
go
so.
down.
All right, yeah, that's
We
right.
got the box, man.
All right, you do have the box. So it is, yeah, it's lit. The old garage is lit by a few harsh floodlights. It smells of chemicals and gas. Spent butane cans are piled high in a corner. Rats skitter through the darkness. The old garage used to be a well-stocked supply depot and maintenance bay before the uprising. And it's been sealed from the outside, so no one knows that you're in there. But there's beakers and hot plates, plastic vats of bubbling chemicals, and
can make
sheet
more meth
pans
there.
with blue crystals drying on rusty racks. The walls are covered in graffiti Alex made over the years. Alex's friends are gone now, but their art remains. And Alex pushes.
Check that shit out. It looks amazing.
Yeah. You're led through here from Alex pushed a Russian language slot machine out of the way to get you into the old garage, and then
Tuco, okay.
Alex gives you a map that in the old garage there's a concrete tunnel, 3 meters wide, 150 meters long, cracked and water stained. They show you a map to follow very carefully.
Before Mike.
I really, really want that Russian slot machine
Yeah.
to just be named Siberia. You done fucked up.
So basically, there is. So Alex radios them and says, all right, I'm going to radio them ahead to let our friends in the temple know that you're coming. And then you'll be talking to someone named Naram. And you tell Naram what they want you to help take down the faithful and get the anomaly out of here. But keep on the lookout for the Smoka. And yeah.
Yep.
All right.
The robot.
We got this. We got this.
So you have to go through the tunnel, and there's a lot of fucking traps. So you have to walk very carefully.
We send the fucking thing ahead of us.
Well, it's going to set off all the traps, and
Destroy it.
Everything.
All right, we gotta be careful.
Destroy it. I thought the thing was practically impervious.
it's very but it's going to make a lot of noise, and also
they're gonna know
possibly
what's
collapse. Yeah, and also possibly collapse the tunnel.
Okay,
Also
so
might get stuck.
Hey, we gotta be careful.
So this is going to take you a while to get through this. It's basically you're going through this tunnel, undoing trap wires, or telling.
Okay, so we need to do this slowly and carefully. Are you up for this?
Well, you're really good at focusing on things now, like hyper focusing on things. Meanwhile, you two are going through the front gate, and
So we've gone back and connected with Misha and Win.
yes,
They've radioed down.
yeah. Well, they're radioing ahead, so like the temple has a surface entrance, and that's where you're going. Yeah, so that's what. Yeah, no, my secrets.
And they know there's 4 of us.
Well, now that they know that you're splitting up, so Naram will try and help you all get together because
they have said that we can have the anomaly.
Yeah.
And they're on our side. And so we say, well, we have the ability to transport it, but we have to send it through different means. For our buddies, they are a little bit impervious to pain at the moment.
Everyone's constantly punching each other.
Also, did we get patented cultist cloaks?
I can't feel a thing. Can you feel a thing?
No, not yet. You'll have to get that with Naram.
Okay.
Body armor looking at your knuckles.
Is there? It's here.
That doesn't hurt.
So yeah, there's a wide, foot-worn rock staircase leading to a towering blackened steel gate. Varied armor pieces and dog tags are welded into the structure. You know, you can hear them in the breeze, clinking against each other. Carved into the rust-colored stone above the gate is a massive carving of a swirling sphere. A hand-painted sign reads, "Pilgrim, approach slowly, lay down arms and wait." And you see 2 armed, robed figures watching you approach. You can also hear dull shouts and gunshots from somewhere up ahead. Yeah. And the shouts are like, "Again! Ready?" Yep. Yeah.
So, okay.
That would be your impression. So as you walk up, 2 of these people look at you like, "Okay, look, we're gonna get you to Naram, but we have to walk through the temple. So we don't have the robes with us. So you just have to pretend to be pilgrims. So here, I'll need that flamethrower. I'll give it back to you in case anybody asks. And you don't have any weapons? Okay.
No, I just have dental tools.
Okay.
Okay, but
Is it safe?
Just to be there 1 second. So I want to do one slight either. I guess they would be jury rigging, or could I actually do just up to full engineering to basically rig it so if anybody tries to activate it on their own, it'll explode?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll use engineers, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What will give you the biggest bonus?
Yeah, 30. So,
Yeah.
No, 20. Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Plus intellect, obviously.
Yeah. And of course that would fail. So.
Okay. Yeah, no, you got it. It's fine.
I'd
fine.
like to use my bioscanner.
Okay.
I can scan for signs of life.
Sure.
I can tell the location of the signs of life in front of us and where we're going.
Okay, you can't carry that out openly. That's going to be suspicious. All right, you have to bow your heads and be like you're praying.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, just act along. I mean, you can still do it, but the 2 people there, they say their names are Julius and Lakshima. They're like, no, yeah, they're clearly not supposed to be doing this. Okay. So they're very wary. They're checking their heads, swiveling around. So you keep walking in to the Barbican, which is, the front gate. Smooth raised tiles along the hallway with small nozzles protruding from the ground. Hand-sized, let's see here, slits in the wall. Obviously you like to stick guns through. Floor grid, 2x6 marble tiles. And they tell you what not. They tell you to walk in a very specific order. So, do not step on the wrong tile.
Jehovah starts with an I.
Yeah. And lead you in there. Let's see. So you managed to get through that pretty easily because, again, you're being led. That and let's see here. Where did that go?
Like the idea of just walking through there with the bioscanner. It's like with a chance right now. Oh, holy anomaly! Beep beep beep.
I was thinking of the monks from.
But you were led into the main sanctum, the entry hall. A massive 15-meter tall statues flank the entryway, dwarfing all who walk between them. Busy path circumscribes the great domed hall. A faint blue glow of databanks illuminates the western path, while the sounds of competitive echo from the eastern passage, occasionally punctuated by the crack of gunfire. And there is a massive sphere held in the center of this. So basically, it's a big. You went through here, and you're going through a big circular chamber, and they're just pushing you on to the second floor. And
we're going up or down?
Down. So, meanwhile, you 2 get.
Am I in my specific way of walking and following them with my bioscanner kind of attached to my Android arm, so it's very inconspicuous. Send me
Oh yeah, this place has got a lot of people walking.
And then
around.
I can see them or sense them.
You can hear people around. You can see them. Like I mean, it lets you see like life signs through walls and shit like that, right? But like, you get this is like an active temple. There's dozens of people in this vicinity.
So I could tell if life was coming towards us, and
there are people walking by you because you're being escorted by guards. It seems like nobody's paying attention to you. They're kind of everyone's doing. You hear people praying. In fact, you hear the prayer. Someone singing from the main hall. Praise to the anomaly. We are your humble servants. Pilgrims are we, drawn as moths to your blinding light. Zealots are we, dying to keep your sanctum holy. Through you our lives gain meaning. You are incomprehensible, for we are unworthy. You are omnipotent, and we are weak. You are untouchable, but we await the day when you might touch us. To you we dedicate every drop of our blood, every word from our lips, and every minute of our lives, that we may become worthy of you through our devotion.
Bring to us a shrubbery.
One this high.
And so, meanwhile, you two...
Fine! Everything's fine!
We've made like this much progress.
No, yeah.
Because we're like inch by inch, like, is there a strap?
You have a map. You know where they are. Yeah.
Like, wait, is this on the map? This is a badly drawn map.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there chocolate?
I don't know. I got hungry.
Number 11. All right.
Nope.
Just seeing where you're. Okay, cool. You find yourselves at the end of the tunnel, and there are two large crates of acetylene gas tanks, and they've been pushed aside so you can squeeze through, and there is a woman there, and she says, "Who sent you? Do you remember the name of the person you talked to?"
No, we're high on meth. I don't know if we're going to remember.
It does no other effects other than what I told you. You were still rational.
It's like, no.
I think it was like V.
There's like Mesha and Win.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. Woo!
Okay, so you're here for the anomaly. My name is Naram.
Oh yeah, no, it was the first one.
Yeah. Your other friends are coming through the front door and are coming down here. This is a storage room. And it opens into, so what you need to do is get down to level 3. And there's 2 ways down to level 3. Because basically this is a 5-level complex. We're on level 2 right now. We're in the living quarters. Level 3 is we call it the prison. It's not it's bad. And then below the prison is the utility level where we have our power generator. And then below that is the 5th floor where we have the anomaly. And that's where things get tricky. Now, I have robes here. She gives you, these are the robes of the zealots. Those are the mainline, members of our little community here. Some of them are more loyal to me, and some of them are more loyal to Christ. And Christ is the one who's really in control of this place, because really, really dangerous. Look, have you thought about just forgetting any kind of payday and just fighting the good fight against the fucking corporations?
Wow! No! No!
Okay, but you're going to take the anomaly out of here, right?
Oh, yeah, that shit's gone.
Yeah, that's what Buttercup here is for.
Okay.
No, we love Buttercup.
Yeah.
All right, you help us rescue the kids and get the anomaly out of here, and I'll help.
Sounds good.
Yeah. That'll be enough, but look, and also if you can kill Christ, that would be really fucking useful. She's on this level, but she's dangerous, of course, and it'll be hard. I can point her towards your quarters, but there's 2 ways to get down to level 3. There's the trash compactor or the prison cells. And you're sort of away from either one. You're sort of in the southwest corner here. The trash compactor is at the north center. So think of it like a clock. Like 12 o'clock is the trash compactor. We're probably at 8 o'clock here. And then 4 o'clock is the prison cell, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, it's pretty easy to walk around, and with the robes, as long as you don't talk to people, they won't necessarily realize that you're not supposed to be here. Obviously, you don't know me.
Won't this stand out?
that is something you'll have to deal with.
Hey, where's the android?
If you act like you belong here, you'll do that. So meanwhile, so you're talking to Rom and getting this information. So the two of you, let's see here, are walking down, being guided by these. So you go down to the second floor of this compound. You can see these are living quarters. It's a massive open area. It's basically, think of an enormous underground cavern that's been carved into sort of subsections. If you want to look, I actually have a cross section of this dungeon, which shows you what each level is like. And if I can fucking find where that is. Yeah. And so, here we go. So this is level 1. And so that's you see that was the big ball that was here, and you're in level 2, and this is sort of what that looks like.
Living quarters.
Yeah, living quarters. So there's several buildings built up inside this massive cavern, and there's walkways around them and everything, and they're guiding you towards the sort of north west. But as you have to walk by, they've set up. As you're walking through this passageway, other people passing you by, no one's really paying attention to you because, again, you're being guarded. But you have to push your way through a group of 4 other robed cultists, and they're clearly off duty right now as they're playing darts and arguing about who's the best at darts. And they stop and say, "Hey, Julius, who are these? Are these new pilgrims?" He's like, yeah, they are. And they're like, "Oh, well, Krast is over there, like, in her quarters. Why don't you take him to them?" It's like, "No, it's going to take him to Naram." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And the other's like, No, you should take him to Krast." And so they're getting involved in this kind of, like, debate. Or they're like, "Oh, yeah, well, how about this? Whoever wins at darts gets to decide where they go." And they all sort of laugh at that. This is very amusing.
Are darts considered industrial equipment? Along with my mathematical skill.
Math I would allow, yeah. You could figure out the angle of it, yeah.
And use my computer arm skill for darts.
Yeah, I'd allow you to use math and speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely speed. See, if you had advantage in speed, you'd be so much better at darts.
Actually, something else I could pull here, because this is something else. I have an electronic tool set. So, with the dartboard itself, too, is it like a potential like full metal one, or has like a metal backing to it?
Whatever one you want.
Basically,
it's a computer. This is computer darts.
I just want to, I want to rig it.
Challenge you to a duel of wits. Tell me which cup is poisoned.
So to back up that one, I want to rig one.
You have to throw the darts. I will say that.
One with a magnet, so it goes straight to where it's supposed to be. So
okay, you're trying to cheat at darts. Okay,
yes.
Yeah, speed plus whatever skill makes sense to
engineering.
Yeah. This has been a sleight of hand, but yeah, engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll add that in there. So it'll be 61. Getting under.
Oh, no.
That's a critical failure. I got caught.
Hey! Boo! Yeah, let's definitely, Krast teach him a lesson. So, yeah, Johnny Service, unless you can make a throw.
Involving...
Speed plus mathematics. I would allow that. Yeah.
My speed's 19, bro.
Well,
try.
Otherwise, you're definitely going to Krast.
There's a speed that low.
Speed plus mathematics, so plus 10%.
Yeah.
Under 29.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you. Not.
Wait, is it a 94?
It's it's not 99. So
no, it's
not
94.
critical.
Well, I thought it was 90 to 99.
It's always considered a failure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're like, and the Julius and Lakshma.
A critical failure.
Yes.
Yeah, 66.
It's a critical failure.
Yeah.
Doubles. So the two of you are being taken to Krast, and
This is fine.
Yeah.
Should have done the space man.
Best 2 out of 3.
They should have.
Because we're having fun. That was just our warm up. Best 2 out of 3.
You got to up the stakes then.
Bag of teeth.
I offer the best dental services in the northern sector. And it seems a long time since you've seen a doctor.
All right. Oh, okay. All right.
Proton augers?
No, they're off duty right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being that you're off duty and you have time, he can help you relax by playing darts, or I can engage you in my health services.
Okay, yeah, fix one. All right, give us an example. Yeah, I got this cavity. Help me get it out. All right. Yeah, roll.
And just like a very small smile.
Yeah. Give me intellect plus medicine.
Intellect plus medicine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a field medicine kit?
I do not.
Okay. I don't know if you started with one or not. Yeah.
I have a rucksack, a crowbar, and a scalpel.
And a dream.
And a patch.
Yeah.
Improve, adapt, overcome. Okay.
You've got a dream.
All right, yeah, roll.
15.
All right, yeah.
Nice.
All right,
still.
they're like, all right.
You now come out with porcelain veneers from nothing. I unpack my teeth, and they're actually...
Oh, yeah, you swap out the tooth. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, all right.
You are so impressed.
All right, we'll give you one more try. All right. 2 out of 3.
All right. I guess I can't use the magnet again because this.
I mean, you
Hey,
can
have a
try
new-
and
you have a
cheat
new tooth.
again.
Hey, you have a new tooth with a fresh cavity.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be that
I
best
do.
one. So,
We'll give you advantage
Specimens.
on the actual test, but like
how much is the advantage on that? Plus 10 or
the advantage is you get to roll twice
twice? Oh, you're right.
if
So,
you
okay.
make this cheating check.
All right.
96.
I did not. So.
Yeah. All right, you didn't critically fail, so they don't notice, but the magnet doesn't. It falls off.
Okay.
So make your speed
Regular. So,
unless you have a relevant skill.
no.
I'd be pretty wide in latitude.
What's
Yeah.
jury rigging?
Oh, that's basically what I was doing with engineering, though. So that's the lowest. of
Yeah,
it, so.
yeah. Yeah, not for throwing, yeah.
Yeah,
And,
geology's not
military
bad.
training, rimwide. Like, these are the people, your dart throwers in the party. Yeah.
We're sorry, we're somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
These days go away, love. I hate them.
All right. Off to Christ. So,
He's going. I've proven my skills as a dentist. I'm staying.
True. Yeah.
well, I mean, you have to, you're
There's
pilgrims,
4
you have
of
to be
them.
initiated. So, actually, yeah, they decide to split it up. All right. No, you can go to Naram and you go to Christ. Yeah. So,
It
Yes,
would be a
split the party
campaign if
further.
Aaron didn't
Split the party
die.
further.
I haven't died yet. I'm just split away.
We're
from
fine.
you.
so.
We're united. It's the meth that unites us.
First game.
So you're getting this, yeah. So the two of you, do you want to ask Naram any questions? To get to the anomaly, you have to
Hey,
go
where's
down.
that android?
Well, I mean, I don't know why you split up in the first place. It didn't seem to make sense. You could all just come this way. I could have.
It was the plan, I think.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, they should be here any minute. I had my 2 loyal people up there to escort them down here. Escort you down here.
Which way are we going? Trash compactor or the prison thing?
I think we gotta go to the trash compactor.
Okay. Well. So you hear a knock on the door of the storage room. Julius comes in with.
Sorry, I'm too high on meth to respond.
Johnny Service, and the guard the guard explains, no, we had to take the doctor to the Christ, and I was like, oh God, I hope he doesn't spill the beans to her. She can read minds, so as long as he doesn't do anything to make her suspicious, he should be fine.
What about staring intently at her teeth?
What?
Why would he do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's the other one.
Yeah.
I forget things.
So you 3 are all together.
Wait, I remember
now.
everything.
So
Comes and
meanwhile,
goes.
the zealots, the guards take you to Christ in her quarters, which is a clean bedroom with impeccably made bed, and it's actually kind of a nice, cozy little bedroom. But there is a folder with a cassette on it on the desk, and Christ is there. She's a woman. You can see in her eyes just a look of absolute intensity, the fervor of a true believer, and she says, "Hello, you want to join us, and you're not a spy."
That is correct. Yes.
Good. I hate spies.
I mean, they. Are
I hate liars,
service
too.
workers.
Yes.
Well, obviously too, because liars just corrupt data patterns overall. So
Yes.
that makes it a lot more difficult to be able to do the research, which is actually one of the reasons that I've come right now as a believer right now, because the sphere is honestly one of the more fascinating artifacts I've heard about.
And you're not worthy of it. No one's worthy of it.
I never claim to be. I'm just stating that I'm interested in learning about it too. Worthiness is that's a comic book dream. So
Well, we must prove that you're worthy first before we can even think about being allowed to see the sphere. I mean, to be honest, very few people are allowed to see the sphere.
technically, I already saw it, but I guess that was a distance. But
Space.
No, you haven't seen the anomaly. You have,
okay.
Yeah. Those spheres, that's just a facsimile, an act of worship. The true God, which is the anomaly, which grants us all kind, which is, to be honest, I think the universe would be a lot better if everyone, aside from me and a few other people, were dead.
That would be slightly lonely, but I...
Oh no, because there would be no more spies and liars and traitors.
Sounds like you've had hard experiences.
I really have. It's very hard to be me.
Would you like to tell me about it?
Yeah, roll intellect. If you have any vaguely social skill, that would be appropriate.
There are no social skills.
There's psychology.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but like,
Yeah, so that would be the psychology.
But yeah, that's with me right now. But
I'll give you advantage. She's very psychotic now, but she likes to bend.
yeah, that's actually going to work. That'll be 17.
All right. Yeah,
there's the good dice, Aaron.
She tell me there's some people that would be better off dead in particular.
Okay, who?
No, Meisha and Wynn. Meisha and Wynn have changed their appearance, but I know they're here on this planet. The anomaly has shown me in a vision. If you kill them, I'll give you money and a proton auger. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Do it.
With proof that they're dead.
Well, I am fascinated by the proton auger technology as well, but again, it seems like a harsh one. Like, what is your concerns or proof that Nareem has? Well, specifically,
Nareem opposes me. She only because of Spyrox, the guardian of the anomaly. Only for his mercy is she allowed to live, and I cannot question him. Spyrox, he's vain. He is down there guarding the anomaly at the bottom, protecting it. Only he is worthy to perceive the anomaly.
So,
Eox is the guardian is on our prison level, and he prevents people from going down further. But only he decides who is worthy and who is unworthy. So she's kind of rambling now, but yeah, she really hates Naram, she really hates Meisha, and she really hates Wit. And she kind of rambles. She says, "All right." She's kind of like, psychotic dictator type mindset, cult leader mind shit, and she kind of like gets kind of distracted as she.
This Kool-Aid?
Yeah. Hey kid, you want a proton auger?
Well, I definitely would. It's like I understand at least the part of the crusade right now, but the problem right now too is that I don't have any of the other weapons that I would have right now, and to be honest, that if
we'll give you a weapon. Well, tomorrow we'll begin your training.
Oh, okay.
You should get some rest now, and then tomorrow morning we'll have you up in the combat arena to see what level of, and we'll begin your proton auger training.
Well, I did do fencing in my postgraduate studies.
Good, you'll learn.
Excellent. So,
or you'll die.
That does seem to be a problem. So,
and then you can be thrown in the meat pits.
Are we?
Don't worry about it.
I believe that when you say the words meat pit, that's a little bit more of a concern that I should be addressing.
Don't worry about it. This is a commandment of faith. I command you not to worry about it.
Well, I feel more. I would feel more at home.
Quick, don't think about kittens.
I feel more eased right now if I could possibly say it's a commit right now. Be able to look at the proton auger early just to understand it.
No. You must prove your faith first. Tomorrow at dawn.
The penitent man.
Yes.
Where's the penitent?
So she dismisses you, and
Things I do for a proton auger.
so because you didn't piss her off, she didn't kill you or sentence you to prison, and you're able to find the others and reunite with them and get your flamethrower back. So so you all get back. Julius guides you back to the storeroom where all of you are hiding with your donkey, your little robot. Buttercup.
So are there robes for all of us?
Mom.
Yes, there are robes for all of you now.
So you can initiated and actually, I do tell them about this.
Yeah, you do. They do point. You actually do see the proton auger forge, which is about 6 o'clock on. If you're thinking about a 12 o'clock thing, so
the party go get one.
So you could head there and try and get into it, and there's just people wandering about it. This is living quarters. It's like its own little community down here, and with Naram's help, you've been able to blend in a little bit, but there are people just going about their daily business here. So. Some of them are, would turn on you in a dime. Some of them are on your cause. So, and there are kids running around here, the ones that, have been kidnapped and are being indoctrinated by the keepers. So,
So,
Hey, kid, want to try some meth?
but I do disseminate the information I was given about the people, the guards at the end of the artifact, or the anomaly in particular, and the fact that I would have to kill them. Yeah, it's like the room.
So you get that information, everybody. So you know that there's two ways. You're on level 2 of 5. The anomaly is on level 5. There are a bunch of other rooms on this level, and let's see, where is the trash compactor? Trash compactor is near level room 7. All right. Yeah, the trash compactor is behind the kitchen. So, yeah. And, yeah, the Naram says it's just a meter wide chute leading down to the next hall.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is the meat pit?
Oh, the meat fall, actually.
Sound any better?
Yeah. A lot of mercenaries came here, and there's this. See, the next level is Axo's sanctum. Axo is prevents all the unworthy from going below. And that's where we put our prisoners. Axo usually just kills them, but he just kind of wanders that entire level. And he had a vision of seeing that bodies falling, and so he throws people down from level 3 down to level 4. There's like a bunch of pits, canyons, chasms.
And so he had a psychotic break, and they're letting people...
Well, that's the reason why we don't like the anomaly, because it kind of affects people's minds sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes, but...
A lot of the times, yeah. I was also affected by the anomaly, and, I'm still saying.
I'm just kind of staring at him for a second, but...
I do
worry about the monsters sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. You're on level 2. You know that the proton auger forge is nearby, but there's also 2 ways to get into the next level, Axo's sanctum. But there's also other rooms around here. Naram is here. She wants you to fucking deal with Krast, or at least get the anomaly out of here and rescue the kids.
Start chucking kids down the
level 3?
Trash compactor.
Level 2.
We're in level 2.
There's 2 ways to get down to level 3. The kitchen has access to the trash compactor chute, which goes down there because it's where they dump their garbage, or the prison cells. And
fucking jack to the tents. Let's do it.
So I was thinking, let's start checking some of these kids down the trash compactor. No, we need to get them out of there.
Yeah,
we go Can we put them in Buttercup and just have Buttercup take them out of here?
There are
2 at a time or something.
Some of them this storage room is actually next to the initiate dorms where the kids are sleeping. Now, so you could lead them out here, or at least get some of them out. Now, some of them are on the surface on the level 1 doing training. Well, no, this is a stealth thing, though, right? Like, half the temple is controlled by the faithful. So once you start sneaking kids out, it's going to set a clock before they realize the kids are missing, and then the shit's going to hit the fan one way or the other. So
let's just look around the room that we're in. What do we see?
The storage room, they have gas tanks, for like acetylene gas for welding and stuff like that. They also have miscellaneous supplies, parts for various machines. It's a storage room not used for very much. You're in the southwest corner of this level, and directly there's a locked door to the north that leads to the dorms where the kids are asleep, and then a door to the northeast that leads out into the main passageway that circles around this entire level.
Okay.
And so you can kind of just tell me where you want to go, but like, if you want to, Naram tells you what happens on level 3 through 5 doesn't really get detected up here. We unless there's a massive explosion or something like that. So if you want to get the anomaly, you can get that first, and people won't know about that for a while. Once you start rescuing the kids, then that's going to get really people pick up on that pretty fast.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Now, we do have another ship, the Horsefly, that's being hidden in Slag Canyon. And if you can get to it, I can tell you how to get to it. There is a computer chip on it that if you can clone it, you could get it to Masha and Win. That'd be great. But you have to get in the Bastion. The Bastion's our little security center on this level. And there's a lot of faithful there. So it's going to be tricky to get through there since you're not known to them. You might have, if you can do a stealth, or you feel like you could kill a guard stealthfully if you want to get at the computer chip, basically.
Okay. Yeah, and I may not need enough of that, because if I can see it for a minute and have components, I may be able to clone it without absolutely.
But you have to get to it.
Yeah.
And the only way to get to it is through the Bastion, which is on this level, but it's our security center. and there's always a faithful there. So and it's like, there's basically a hidden tunnel that leads up to the surface from the bastion that leads to this ship that has the chip, the horsefly, but you have to kill a guard because or
something.
Well, yeah, that's up to you, but like the guard is always going to be there, and it's going to be very dicey.
We need that pacifist achievement.
You could, if you can stun him or knock him out. I don't know, suppose any of you have a trank gun or anything. Yeah.
Unfortunately, no. Yeah. But at that point, they still could be distracted, though. So because
I have a rucksack. There might be one in it that I overlooked this whole time.
You know what? How many credits do you have on you?
1,100.
Let's see here. The trank pistol is $250. I'll let you say you could have bought one in town.
Okay.
So yeah.
You're like, hello, children.
Basically. So you have a trank pistol.
Call me the child catcher.
And if it does damage, if you hit with it, they'll have to make a save or fall unconscious for 1d10 rounds.
Nice.
So so that is up to you. So the computer chip you can get 2 on this level, but you have to deal with a guard stealthily. You can go down to level 3. You can go to the Proton Auger Forge if you want to try and steal one of those.
Party again.
Yeah, it may be better to keep the party together because things will escalate fast.
Yeah.
And having multiple people doing it. Or do whatever you want. Yeah, what are you thinking?
Stay together.
Okay, Del, what are you thinking about? What is your priority? Getting down to the anomaly first, or getting the computer chip first, or
Well, if we take the anomaly, it can be hidden in the...
Yes.
Like Buttercup, it can be hidden in the room for a while, and we won't know that.
Yeah.
Buttercup.
Buttercup. I mean, I like Buttercup as a name. Yeah, it's better than the Dronky. Yeah. All right. So if you want to go to it's the kitchen or the prison cells. The prison, through the kitchen, you have to go through a meter wide. Actually, you can't take Buttercup through the trash compactor. The chute is too small.
All right, well, fuck it, prisons then.
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's fucking prisons.
Or we can split up again.
No, we're not splitting up.
There's no point in splitting up if you're going down to the same level. If you're just doing the same thing, you're just
Antagonize the guard.
It's just like the meth. I don't want to be by the meth people. I'm too tempted by their teeth.
Well, they're not going to be sleeping anytime soon. They're not going to be vulnerable to you.
The whole time.
All right, so
you're not taking my teeth.
guide you to the prison
They
cells.
start acting like we're not off.
So,
All right, to the prison cells.
the prison cells. So let's see. You go by the garden where they're growing food and shit, and then you take down. So Naram tells you Axo is dangerous. If you kill him, that's fine. He is very dangerous. Yeah, so. You are led down into a slope. Basically, again, this whole thing was carved from rock. So basically, underground mining cavern turned into a town. And now you're taken into a tunnel that slopes down and winds around and goes down for a ways. And there are little floodlights in the walls to give you some sort of illumination. And she gives you flashlights, all of you. So that was an indication. So the floor of this chamber slopes down from the entrance on floor 2 into a fetid cavern. Deep drag marks in the mud lead to a bridge across the way. So basically, you see yourself in a massive... This is more a wild cavern, right? Like, not as worked out as the mine above. And it's not really, it's just a massive cavern that they dump prisoners and they don't let them come back up. And the abandoned mine shafts are drafty and quiet. Effigies of the anomaly are carved into every muddy stalagmite and hanging stalactite. And you can see to the east, there is a twisting passageway, but straight in front of you, there is a ravine. And the ravine there's a bridge across to a sort of island. So this is sort of like the mood of what it looks like in general, this kind of area. But there is, let's see here, you also see poems written on the walls, carved out with rock, with a proton auger. Yeah, not yet. But a bloody fingerprinted haiku on the wall reads, "Rest, head, mind at peace. Your blood is garden water. What flowers will grow?" And you hear a voice pretty soon echoing down the tunnels as you look around. So you can either go to the east to a tunnel, or you can go across a bridge. So massive parts of the mine floor have collapsed into a foggy abyss, leaving a sheer drop below. The gaps are bridged by ropes of twisted skin and sinew and planks of wood and bone. You see a bloody haiku and a stalagmite carving at the end of the bridge. Shelves that once held tools now carry me to my prey, bound tight with dead flesh. And yeah, you hear a voice just from somewhere in the darkness of ahead, fresh meat. And
Butcher.
everyone give me a fear check.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Wow, 3.
So you make it.
40 out of 44.
I did not make that.
All right, gain stress, and you do not act this round. And Johnny Service, did you make it?
Critically failed.
Right.
Oh, no.
All right, gain 2 stress, and let's roll a panic check for you.
Oh, this is great.
First teeth. Go first teeth.
Let's see here. Natural 20s.
Oh, shit.
Let's see here. What is your current stress?
4.
All right.
You said I started at 2,
Yeah,
so now 4.
4. All right. So you have to roll. Well, that's good. You want to roll high because that is. Panic checks are equal or less than your current stress, or as bad. So you rolled high, so you're fine. In fact, you still lose your action as you're still freaked out by this guy screaming across. And
Wait a minute. Fresh meat
So
and the
panic-
android's the one that freaks out?
oh yeah, wait.
Fear
What's your?
saves made by nearby friendly players are at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, everyone roll again.
At disadvantage?
Yeah. Well, this
I
is
rolled a
your-
1 this time.
Okay.
Still failed.
All right.
Oh, wow, look at that. This time, 42 out of 44.
So so the people succeeded still succeed. The person who fails still
The
fails.
myth.
There's no fear.
Yeah. All
He's a
right.
killer.
Let's see here.
Steady as a rock now.
My fear is 78. And I'm still critical.
So Axo runs across the bridge,
Yeah, you got the best because you're an android.
and
It's also funny about the meat thing. You're an android.
you see basically this just person, horribly unkept hair. Obviously hasn't been taking care of himself. Has carved a sphere, branded himself with the mark of the sphere on his forehead. Just it's infected wound. It looks horrible, and he's just cackling. He is madness in human form. And let's see here. I'll just roll for 1d4 to see who he targets with this.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we've been doing.
All right, yeah, you. So let's see if this hits.
If I do panic, everybody else.
Oh shit! I rolled a 1. So let's see here. He is nowhere near you, and he picks you up telekinetically and drags you along the ceiling away from the rest of the group. You take 2 damage. Your armor, I guess, absorbs that.
Yeah.
And starts running away, holding you telekinetically. You are the only one who got this round.
I shoot him.
All right, roll. Yeah, what kind of gun is it?
Revolver.
All right, you are at negative 20 because it's a long-range shot.
I'll do what I can. I miss.
Okay, and gain of stress. Your friend is being dragged into the darkness. Every failed save. So the 2 of you... All right, you're being dragged along the ceiling, held up by an invisible force. What are you going to do?
Oh, I'm going to try to, grab a stalactite.
Okay, yeah. Roll strength.
Come on, man. Look at these muscles.
Come on!
Odd 4.
Okay, yeah. You grab onto it. Yeah.
Come on, that's mad.
Yeah.
That shit.
Sweat dripping.
He laughs and lets you drop.
Holding on to it.
Oh yeah, you're still holding on. All right, so you feel gravity start pulling at you. The stalactite starts creaking under your weight.
Well, you are
cannot
massive.
suppose. Yeah, you're wearing also body armor. Remember?
Yeah.
So
Hold on. I get a speed check to kind of see my surroundings.
well, that's you got to act. Yeah. So he runs off into the darkness. Yeah.
Pussy. Darkness.
Yeah. But you're so it's a new round. You can act first. He's disappeared
below
first. You're near the edge of the precipice. So on one side, depending on how you fall, you could hit ground or you could hit the ravine and just fall for make a new character.
Who knows?
Yeah. So you can hold on for now, or you could try a roll to try and make sure you get on that side onto the ground. The fall damage won't be too bad.
Yeah, I'm going to try it, if I can, to just maneuver myself that I can fall, onto the ground and not the ravine.
I'll let you choose. You can do speed for that.
Okay.
Do you have athletics?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get plus 10 to that and you get advantage.
So, speed and athletics?
Yeah. Your speed plus the athletics bonus.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You said advantage.
Yeah. It's like, oh, the first roll did work.
There it is. 49 out of 51.
All right, you managed to, jump.
51. 49 out of 51.
Yeah. So you still succeed?
Yep.
All right. So you managed to land on your feet. You don't take any damage, but you're sort of at the front of the gore bridge. So basically you can see that there's a series of islands that go across into the darkness. You can't see where they end up. But back at so you can go see where the islands go, or you could go to the east to the tunnel that seems to wind around.
Can I go back like the direction I was pulled?
Well, that was at the entrance. So you're
to the group?
Yeah. You're not that far from the group. You managed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going back to the group.
All right. So you all rendezvous. You all get back up. He has disappeared. Axo has disappeared for now.
Axo?
Yeah. The maniac with the telekinetic powers.
Okay.
Is that the guy that's like doing the meat pit thing, or is that a different dude?
No, that's the meat. Yeah.
We'll be honest, I don't really feel comfortable about going in a winding tunnel where he can attack us at any moment. So
Let's go the other way then.
as rickety as the bridges are, and as homemade as they are from locally
Anybody have a
resourced parks.
paracord? Anybody have a paracord?
Unfortunately, no. I have a locket with a braid of hair, but I don't think that will do. Also, I need that for cloning purposes.
We did not equip ourselves yet.
All right. So are you all going across the bridge? Who's going first?
I'll go. So,
All right. Give me another fear save.
yay!
Sorry, where's the bug nut?
The Axo? He disappeared. He
No,
ran.
our little robot.
Oh, he's Buttercup's with you.
And
Send him across the bridge first.
Let him go.
Okay.
I critically succeeded.
Okay, yeah. You were scared because it's partially made out of human remains, but it seems to hold your weight.
Femur seems safe.
That's all I needed to hear.
All right, yeah. You all cross, and you get to the first little island in the middle of this cavern, and you can see a headless corpse of a robed zealot lying on a sandstone slab. Old rust color vibe machetes lie on either side of the perfectly preserved body. On the top of the slab, a pile of skulls, carapaces, old armor, and broken control panels form an idol shrine to the anomaly. Offerings of decaying carcasses and old rusting mining equipment surround the shrine.
Repair? See if you can repair any of this?
Yeah, you can make a roll.
We'll see. So,
Does the vibro blades are just rusty, or are they...
let's see if anything.
Give me a roll.
Yep, it has recoverable engineering. Let's see. Shoot, that's just right above it on there too. 74 over 72.
Okay. Gain stress, and I will say the you don't seem to find anything in the pile of trash other than the vibe shotties. They do seem to work. You didn't critically fail, so yeah, they do 2d10 damage.
All right, who needs them?
There are 2 of them.
I kind of want one.
Yeah.
I'll take one.
I'm holding out for a proton auger, so anyone else.
I'll take the other one.
2d10.
You can keep searching if you want. You can push your roll.
Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. Yeah, let's go ahead and push that. I haven't done that before in a while.
There will be consequences if you fail a second time.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
I believe in you.
It's going to be a tetanus shot, is what.
But you're
Vibe
using
shetty.
that's why I don't use such
2d10.
those.
Oh, they just gave me critical success, so we'll see. And it worked. So
Okay.
49.
You do find a proton auger.
Woo!
Apparently, there's a poem here. Lying in darkness, we are one with their presence. Think, are we worthy? And you see an old, rusty proton auger, but it seems to be perfectly functional. Must have been this guy's, the headless, person. But as you do that, the body spine crackles as it folds its torso up like rigid paper. It points at all of you, and you all hear Axel cackle. Witness our destiny! Yeah. And he actually, you're all used to Axel now, so you don't have to make fear saves yet. So we'll go into standard combat. So he is somewhere in the darkness, though, so you can't quite see him. You can spend the turn. You have a bioscanner. If you make an intellect check, you can figure out where he is.
I would like to do that.
All right, make an intellect. You can add your medicine to this too, because
I can add my medicine. I can add anything else?
Just one skill at a time.
Okay. So I have computers, industrial equipment, just saying.
Well, it's detecting life signs, so
Okay,
medicine,
I
yeah.
make it.
All right. Yeah, you can detect where he is, and you can point him out so the rest of you can, if you have ranged weapons, you can make an attack.
We do!
All right.
Was I able to get, like, in town more rounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, 4 rounds is kind of...
Yeah. I don't know why it said that. That should give you more ammo. Ammo is cheap. So, in terms of initiative, I will say...
Speed?
Yeah, does any... What's your speed? Yeah, the meth heads will go first, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he'll go, and then Darlington will go.
Jack to the tanks!
All right, Richard. Now, you have a pistol, right? Or what do you have?
He has
I
a
have
shotgun.
combat shotgun.
Okay, this is long range.
Yeah.
So, it will be at...
Can I hold my round till he gets closer to us?
You can.
All right, so I'll hold my action till he gets closer.
Okay. So you have to wait for him to act. So do you want to do... You're
I'll
also...
do the same.
Okay. All right, so he's going to act, and he is 1, 2, 3, 4 going to do his telekinetic bullshit again.
2.
Me!
All right.
Your turn. Grab a stalactite. Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, this is a different one. This is called telekinetic rending. He plucks you. You start levitating as he's levitating himself over the ravine, and he just and you feel yourself being rended by this. So you take a wound.
Ow.
And
You get a roll on the wound table now?
I am. So you get, unless you want to roll.
Ooh.
No,
yes.
you go right ahead, Ross.
All right. You start vomiting.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, with that you can't.
internal.
You can act next round, but you are going to keep getting rended unless somebody drives him away. So
He's not close enough because he's floating over, right?
he's now at standard range. He moved
Okay,
in.
then I'll attack him.
All right, make a normal attack roll.
Okay, can I use military training on top?
Oh yes.
My buddy's in the air. Yeah.
My meth buddy.
Yep, 35. I
right.
don't know what kind of damage combat shotgun does.
Combat shotgun, I believe, does 4d10. Let me double check.
Holy shit.
Yep. Yeah, 4d10.
Boop, boop. Watch me roll all ones.
I mean, that's my normal roll. So.
17, 21.
21. All right. You cut him, or you pepper him with buckshot, and that seems to work. We'll see what happens next. Yeah, Darlington, you can act.
Is he within the range of the flamethrower?
Yes.
Oh, you don't want to try the auger yet?
Light him up.
Well, that's a melee weapon.
That's a melee weapon too, and I have another idea, but I don't think.
Well,
I
that'll
have
keep
time for
that'll
it, so-
keep him visible.
Yeah, but also
Yeah, it will.
Light him up!
we'll see what happens. Though, am I at disadvantage because of the last thing that happened with that, or
No. You just failed to do it. You didn't critically fail. So,
okay?
yeah.
So because I saw you roll on that, just so all right.
Flames!
I'm on face. Size of his face. So let's see.
no!
It's not a critical failure; it's just a failure. So
Okay, yeah, you just failed to hit him. He's floating around over a ravine. It's hard to hit it. It's hard to lead with a flamethrower. So yeah, so it'll be a new round. Oh, you acted by pointing out where he was. You had to act.
you can shoot this round.
You can shoot next round. So in fact, yeah, Android, you can begin that round too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to use my laser cutter.
Let's see what the range on that is.
It's long range.
Okay, yeah, if it's long range, yeah. 2-handed heavy. Yeah, 1 round recharge between shots. All right, go. Yeah.
So I just
Roll combat.
roll combat.
Combat time.
That's the problem, is I'm never going to make that. Where's those shitty dice? Those would have been rolling high. You need them roll low.
By the way, that other die is a D8.
Oh,
That's how you've been. Yeah, okay, I get you. We're real low with these dice. I'm rolling D4s at my percent. Okay.
Yeah!
Oh my god, a 2.
wow,
Yeah.
nice.
There you go.
All right, you know how much? You know what damage the laser cutter does?
1D 100.
Yeah, roll again.
Okay.
Okay, no, grab the other dice.
45.
45.
Still,
All right. You inflict a wound on him.
train on a Megger.
Let's see here. So 45. It's like 2 wounds on him, actually. Yeah.
Are you taking a
Fresh meat.
Well, see,
He has
Go
3.
right back at him.
I should have not gone for the body. I should have gone for the head.
Yeah.
I take the teeth as victory.
Let's see here. Bleeding. What gun?
Bleeding plus or gore plus.
Okay, gore plus. Let's do gore plus. Awesome scar. Oh, no, digit mangled. You cut off a finger.
Take a trophy.
Yeah.
Does it
And...
have to be a finger? Could it be a tooth?
Could it be? No, because he doesn't have a head.
No, he does have a head.
Oh.
He's a dude.
I'll take a tooth.
Well, he's floating over a ravine. I mean, if you drop him, he's just going to fall. Anyways, he is going to, on his action, drop Dirk and fly back into the darkness, wounded. Yeah. So you can't take another shot at him, but it'll be at long range again.
I have to.
Yeah, you
one
can't take
shot
another
back
shot.
there.
Yeah.
Someone else can.
Yeah, you can. You'll be at disadvantage because you also are being
Yeah,
dropped.
there's very little chance I'm going to hit him. But
Yeah,
I'll
you're
try.
also vomiting too while you're
I'll
shooting.
try.
Yeah.
So how does long range work?
A disadvantage.
Okay, well,
Okay, so I roll twice.
the first roll would have succeeded, but let's see the second.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
With both of them?
Yes, I got an odd one and then a 25.
Damn. All right.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
That's 27, 30.
You did 30 damage.
Yes.
All right. All right. He disappears in the darkness. He's very wounded, possibly dead or dying. You don't know.
What does your scanner say?
Yeah, what does my scanner say?
Well, okay, give me another intellect plus medicine check.
Okay.
As you drop your
I mean, we should be able to follow the blood trail.
I have to get over or under it?
under.
No, I did not.
All right, gain a stress. He there's a lot of rock, and the minerals in this
Oh, did you gain
mine
a
are
stress
interfered
from
with
missing?
sensors.
Or you didn't shoot?
I did.
You
Oh,
did,
wait.
so you gain you gain a stress every time.
I'm
you
also
fail.
vomiting.
Oh, 70.
I'm
I got
vomiting.
79.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you might want the doctor to check you out.
Well, did you get? Because
You did take a wound,
Were you using
yeah.
a skill along with it too, because that's medicine.
Yeah, but that would only be plus 10%.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So yeah, he is gone for now, but he is disappeared. So
Just gave him something to think about.
yeah. He's going to be a lot sneakier next time if he's not dying. You don't know.
you did how many damage? 35. 45 was 2 wounds.
Well, 30.
30 plus 22, so I did 52 damage.
And I did 45.
Yeah.
And 45 was 2 wounds. He's dead. Unless, how many wounds can he get?
You don't know.
I mean, I can...
He obviously has unnatural powers. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or enhanced psychotic man. So
Yeah.
He's on psychotic berserker until it
Can
wears
you
off.
imagine how much that tooth would be worth?
Did you
In
heal?
the distance, you can hear someone yell, "Hello, is someone there?
mayhap.
Can you rescue me? I have money.
Oh, that's all you had to say.
It's a trap.
My name's Ord Sajak."
Oh yeah, that guy. Also, could you help me out? I appear to have been
yes,
rended
I did.
slightly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, roll medicine and see how he's doing. Let's
No,
see.
I don't. I have zoology.
Oh,
You had medicine.
never mind then.
All right.
I
Yeah.
thought you were the doctor at the same time. Because I was like, should I take medicine, like field medicine?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You
you.
look fine, Tom.
But as an android, you're human. Zoology works.
So the yelling is coming from the east where the tunnels are, but you can keep going to the west over the cavern.
No,
There's
let's
another
rescue
group.
the guy.
Okay. You can retreat and go through the tunnels. You definitely severely hurt Axo, if not killed him. So,
I want to make sure he's dead. Come on.
well, you'd have to go west to finish crossing over these little islands over the ravine to get to the other side.
Hey, we need to get to the anomaly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So-
let's go get the guy.
Okay. So you head back and head in the labyrinth,
do
a
that.
maze of dark, crumbling caverns. And as you, let's see here, you wander around and you find it's just a linear. I mean, there's a series of tunnels. Actually, who's leading the way? Who's going to guide which way?
Not me. I'm out of it.
Don't you have geology or something?
I do.
Yeah. Roll, make an intellect plus geology check.
All right. Let's see.
Actually, I probably should take it the rear.
Yeah,
Axis.
that succeeds. 40. That's like 45 under
makes
60.
sense.
Too.
So you succeed. All right. So you realize, that this is a maze of, you kind of figure out that Axo knows this area very well, and he would, he's likes toying with his prey before killing them. But there's still someone alive in here. You find several hovels, with scavenged things from the trash that the cultists have dropped from the level above, and you find, but you're able to navigate through this. There's several hovels. There's also a room that you realize there's junk, stuff that makes noise, like a plush talking ogre toy, a walkie-talkie, an alarm clock, a hairdryer, and there is on the wall sickening shrieking from foul sonic memories, dare break my silence. And
Ooh, the original file.
yeah, and a human-sized rock grinder.
Bioscanner, scan for life.
Yeah, you pick up a trail, and you come to, let's see here, where is he? Where are his stats? You find...
Make a sand check. Yeah, he's splattered and...
No, he's quite alive. Ord Sajak is a little guy. He is former secretary to the Adela here on... He is just a person who has been living far too long on cave mushrooms and dead rats. And he has a pile of papers with him, and you find him in the maze. And he is like, oh, thank God, someone's finding me. His pockets are stuffed with notes and pages. He only has one shoe. And he's like, look, if you save me, if you bring me back to the surface, I have a script. I've been writing about my experiences here. It's worth a lot of money. I'll pay you $45,000 to get me out of here. It'll be great. And if you kill Axel, I'll double it, and you'll be a producer on it. Yeah. Space Opera 2. It'll be great. Yeah.
Why not? Let's go. Come on.
All right.
Can we put him
There's
in,
another way across here too. There's a bridge.
like get us into trouble?
Yeah.
Along with him, he just goes insane.
So yeah, you continue on.
already insane here.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Do we really want to play for the psychic, more insane psyker that we have to deal with? So.
I think we put him in Buttercup.
There's not a lot of air in Buttercup. He'll probably suffocate in like an hour.
Open it every hour. Time check.
I mean, yeah, you could program Buttercup to open every hour.
Yep.
Which,
I'll use my computer skills.
yeah, okay.
Like that we were walking back right now. This has been a great heist. Nobody will suspect a thing. Suddenly opens up on time right as we're getting back into the room. The light of the anomaly! Ah!
Yeah. So, yeah, you get across, and with Ord's help, he tells you, there's a bridge that will take you to the other side of this ravine. They'll get you to the elevator leading down to the next floor. So, there is, however, we have to pass, I mean, there's a place where Axo fights these things that come from the canyons above. And I don't know if there's any of these things in there, but we got to be careful. There might be.
So he's actually in charge of pest control.
He kind of hunts them for their meat.
Yeah, but he does prevent it from going any further. So
Yeah.
we just took that little
Human.
Yeah. So
link out of chain.
yeah.
But consider this proposal right now. If we make it down and then we come back up, and it's no longer our problem.
So you cross from the eastern side of the
no, I have
ravine
no
to the western side, guided by Ord, before you shove him into Buttercup. He doesn't want to go in Buttercup, but he doesn't really. If you make him go in there, he's not gonna have a choice. Yeah, he wants to be rescued. Yeah.
So
He's like, really? Do I have to? I'm really claustrophobic.
So here's the thing. I'm going to need you to get into this dronky and be really quiet, but I want to produce movies in space. Get in that dronky!
Please, you'll make sure it has air. It'll open up for air. Did you make your computer check?
Oh,
Okay. It's against what?
Intellect, yeah. Intellect plus computer.
Okay. Yeah, I make it.
Okay, yeah.
29.
Yeah, it'll open up to let him breathe. Every so often, yeah. He's very unhappy about
every
this.
half hour.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Every
It
half
was
hour.
a good computer check.
It was a good computer check.
Yeah, let's do it every
You
half
calculate the
And I have math, so the exact thing.
Like how much air is in
I'll
it.
take him right to the limit.
Wow. No margin of error.
Did I mention my sanity was 8?
Yeah.
Right to the limit.
Yeah.
And then if he wants air, he's got to give me a tooth.
So you go to get it on the western side. You can see you're in this massive, wide arena scarred by claws and hard impacts, littered with skeletons of various creatures and jagged bone spurs. It is ringed by torches and effigies of the dead and cracked rainbow carapaces of giant scorpion-like creatures. And it seems to be the best way to get across to. He points straight ahead on the other side. There's the overseer's office, and then there beyond that is the lift. So Are you just walking across it?
Well, before right now, Sue, because you said you had some zoological experience. Do you identify what that creature is and how we might be able to avoid it?
Yes.
Okay, well the rainbow carapace creature you've never seen before, so that's a new mutant species on here. But you do notice something else in the arena. There's some sort of buried millipede-like creature, but like several meters long, and it's hiding in the mud of the arena.
Want to knock on Buttercup? Mm-hmm. I have something to add to your script. You can call it Centipede 2.
I can't really hear. It's vacuum sealed. It's a magnetically sealed vacuum flask. Like it is incredibly soundproof.
I want a producer credit and a writer credit.
He has he's like in a sensory deprivation chamber. Did you give him a flashlight at least? Like,
I did not.
Oh god. He's not going to be able to pay you if he's totally insane. You know that, right? Like,
Next time we open it up, we'll give him the trank pistol.
How about we just let him out?
yeah.
One of the guys on meth is saying,
Yeah, I'm going to say y'all have to make a fucking sand save. You're going to be this mean to somebody.
let's get him out.
Let's not.
Yeah.
I told you my sanity's 8. It's not there.
Yeah, no, it's going to be bad. Like,
This is my character.
I'm going to let him out.
all right, you let him out. All of you have control over Buttercup, so yeah, you go, thank you. Yeah, but there's this thing between you and the way forward, so it's buried in the mud, so shooting at it from a distance isn't going to really, I mean, that might piss it off and get it to rise.
I suppose we could just run for. We could run for it.
You could run for it. That's true.
Let's see, because it's on there. So you said that most of this was just broken. That's like this is mostly just detritus right now. Is there any kind of particular broken technology around, or
no? I mean, aside from the torches,
okay,
and effigies of the dead and that kind of thing, and little carvings for the haiku of the.
How many could I remove without completely removing our ability to see?
What do you mean?
So basically, I want to create just something I can roll to, basically just a binding of torches right now to create heat and movement on the surface and see if I can draw it out.
Yeah.
You just grab a torch and throw it at it.
Okay, so yeah.
All right, yeah, you can go to the wall. You throw it. Give me strength or speed plus athletics.
I have athletics. You want me to throw it?
Sure. So yeah.
Okay, I'll throw it.
All right,
I have athletics.
Yeah. Speed plus athletics. Huck that torch.
54 exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
I was about to say you can.
All right, you throw it right on it. It scuttles up and it starts. It's just this predatory thing that is very hungry, and so it's going to make a straight beeline for you since you threw it. Yeah. So you all get initiative before it because it's in melee. Yeah. So yeah.
How much damage do those vibro things do?
2d10.
All right.
Time to test out the auger. Proton auger.
Okay, yeah.
First though.
Is it at range first?
You did throw it. Yeah, I mean, you were throwing the torch. I guess you could have had the pistol in the other hand. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
I failed.
Okay. Gain a stress.
Okay.
And what are you doing?
Is it melee or range?
You threw it from a distance. As soon as you threw the torch, it got pissed off and started charging you. So you can shoot at it now if you want.
All right.
When do we start having to worry about our stress?
When you make a panic check.
Okay.
So gain stress. So are you waiting for it to come into melee?
Yeah, I am. So just preparing and.
All right.
I'm going to do long range.
All right, with the laser cutter.
I am.
All right.
Try.
Sure.
Nope.
All right, gain a stress.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool. It's a new round. I'll let you choose who goes first. It's gonna go. It's gonna go after Tom. It's a fast fight. Actually, you and it are gonna go at the same time because it's charging you.
Well, then I'll vibro thingy.
All right, roll combat.
Combat time. Was that a fail? Or is it a
9?
Yeah, it's 2d10.
Mm-hmm. It misses as well.
I hit.
Oh, you hit. All right, roll damage.
9.
Okay.
Wait, was it +1 or just 2d10?
Just 2d10.
9.
All right. You cut into it, and it dodges out of the way, and you cut it in half, and both segments start fighting separately.
Flamethrower.
Anyways, well, that would take you around to switch weapons, so yeah. The other half is going to go leap at Richard here.
Aim stick.
It misses. But yeah, you can roll a melee, or you can roll the shoot.
Okay.
And then you can roll roll combat with disadvantage because you don't know how to use this.
So is that minus 20 on that?
Roll twice.
Oh, no, wait, roll twice.
Oh, yeah.
That's fail.
So, yeah.
Roll again to see if you crit fail.
Yeah. I don't. So
Okay. You miss. Gain stress.
Swing and a miss.
19 damage, like point blank.
Yeah, you just obliterate one segment of it.
Yeah.
You can. Did you roll the miss? So yeah, you're letting your thing recharge. All right. So
Can
new.
I use that round to change weapons?
If you want, but that'll be your action. Yeah.
It's the resting round, so I can't. I have to recharge it, so I'm down a round, and if I use that round to switch out my weapon.
While it's recharging, you can. Well, I guess you could drop it and then draw something. What's your other weapon?
I've got a scalpel, I've got a crowbar, and I've got a tranq pistol.
Yeah, I'd say either melee weapon you could attack with this round.
Yeah.
But
What?
I'm not sure. How much damage do those do?
1d5.
Yeah.
But I was going for, like, if we tranq pistol it, and the enemy has to body save or be unconscious, it's not going to split into any more parts.
That's true.
So I'd rather him pass out, and we only have one enemy.
That's true.
And then we can put it in butter.
The shotgun did obliterate
And then
one
we can
segment,
break
so yeah.
scripts.
But yeah. Roll combat again to trank it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to do a round to switch. Right?
No, you could just drop. If you just drop it
drop.
instead of like it's on the ground. So instead of
No.
okay, gain stress and a new round. The last segment is gonna go after Darlington.
Okay.
It misses again.
All right. I guess I swing it.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
The most ineffective.
Yeah, no, it turns out these are really fucking dangerous.
That fails.
I'm waiting for it to be a crit fail.
And that fails.
Okay, yeah. Whoa! It looks cool. Yeah, any of you can attack it. It's trying to bite Darlington
All right.
with the dart pistol.
With the
All right, let's see if it gets knocked out. It does get knocked out.
Okay.
Do either of you want to shoot at it?
No, that's not
Okay,
down.
what are you going to do with it?
We put it inside Buttercup.
No, we don't. No.
Okay, what are you going to do with it? You could just coup de grace if
Yeah, let's coup de grace.
Okay, you bash it to death with a crowbar. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Everybody gets around and it looks like that scene from Office Space. You know?
We're beating out, destroying
Do
the
we need
fax
to roll
machine.
to see if our crowbars hit?
No, it's unconscious. It can't fight back. So you get to continue on, and you get to what was the overseer's office. There's a single sturdy desk buried under old accounts and worker complaints. There is a cassette tape on let's see here. It actually plays on a low garbled repeat describing anomalous electromagnetic readings, earthquakes, cave-ins, and reports of headaches and strange dreams from employees. Suddenly another voice comes on yelling, "They found something down there! They're killing everyone! They're right behind me!" And the recording cuts off abruptly before looping. This thing actually came with them as little recordings, as little MP3s.
I feel like we should have listened to the cassette tape in the other place.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
Nope. There's a dusty information terminal.
Oh, I definitely want to look at that.
Yeah. And you can see, Axo is there, quite dead. He dragged himself here, bleeding out, or burning out,
Teabag the corpse.
His proton auger sit in the corner, covered in rust and fungi on a metal desk.
Another one?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It still works, and the red beam emanates from the eyes of a cracked and scorched.
Pacifist award.
The red beam emanates from the eyes of a cracked and scorched human skull, the hilt wrapped in tendons and skin. There's a blue access lift card in the desk drawer. So,
Of course.
yeah.
I'll take the tooth.
Yeah. You could pluck the teeth from the skull.
To my bag of assorted teeth.
Yeah.
So my bag of assorted teeth now has these teeth and the cavity tooth. This is worth so much.
What about this guy? Get him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he's right there.
Axio's teeth. I need
Yeah,
his
that's what I
teeth
mean.
also.
Axos.
Yeah.
Plucking some teeth from Axos.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Absolutely. Wow.
That's why y'all have disadvantages on Fear Saves while you're working with Johnny Surface. That's fucking creepy. I don't like this.
I'm like, I took worse souvenirs. Hold on, guys.
Let's see here. So
You're taking his underwear?
I'm also going to take the lift key.
yeah. Oh yeah. We'll take that. All right.
Who's taking the proton auger?
I am, so.
You take it both?
Yeah. There's.
I am.
Okay. All right.
They can't connect. We did.
I want to look at the term.
They can connect.
Yeah. You read up information. Apparently, there was a raid on the Union Hall up in the town that the company did to try and break up the revolt, and obviously that didn't work out too well.
You don't mess with the Union.
You don't mess with the Union, apparently. Out of character, how much longer do you guys want to go? Because there are 2 more levels, and it's 10 o'clock. Do you want to finish this next time? Because you do have to go rescue the kids and kill Crazy.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, or do you want to? Yeah. I don't think you're gonna be able to finish. Even level 4 is pretty complex, and then dealing with level 5, and then getting back up to the surface and rescuing the kids and all that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, we'll work it. Yeah, we'll figure it out because there's I don't want to rush the last part.
That's fine.
Well, there's enough to yeah. All right, cool. I will talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.